YouTube reject my link? How they gonna reject the link? What? What? What up with the family? What up? What it do? What it do? What it do? Okay, yeah, everything working. But the damn link don't want to share. What was going on? That motherfucker, I was trying to put the link in. Bad, my bad. What it do, family? This your boy, Get the big Rasta Monster. You already know what it do, man. Shout out to everyone. You already know what it is. We finna turn the fuck up. You already know, man. Let me crank up with a couple jams real quick. You already know, man. We gotta turn up, man. Roll up your motherfucking herbs, your ganja sticks and shit, man. You already know. Roll up, man. Y'all fucking with the lion here. I ain't lying. You hear me? Rasta, man, you feel me? Let's go, man. Turn up, man. Shout out to Samurai High and Chronics, man. Vibing, man. We rolling up, man. We rolling up some of this challenge, some good herbage. You know what I mean? Got boom basket, you know. And yeah, this is what we doing, y'all. Let's go, y'all. PR Corey, Quinn, Cook. Let's go, y'all. What it do? Tai Heather Haru. You already know, man. You already know what it is. Let's go, y'all.
The fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Hey, no. Chapter day, keep the devil away. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid to play. Get the smile as a mustard seed that give you the push to succeed. So read between the lines, or you'll be lost in these times. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Believe in prayer. Hold on tight. The drive I get daily is to serve the Almighty, to walk the walk, attempt to be like His Majesty. They say that the smile must see that you need a push to succeed. So read between the lines, or you'll be lost in these times. Call them down. Call them down. Believe in prayer. Come on down. We do the things that so don't be afraid, we just look forward to talk to time. We got millions across the day. I give thanks for the life that you give to me. Oh, Mind's eye, hear me, Lord.
Yes, Lord. No, he got the link. It's gonna be a powerful. Hear me, Lord. Hear me speak. Yes, Lord. Come on, yeah. Lord, yeah. Kirk Washington, what it do, family? Welcome to the QEP HOTC family vibration. Yes, Lord. Hear me, Lord. We're going to play one more jam and then we're going to get into a King of High Self. What it do, family? Yeah, roll this last little joint out and then we're going to get into it. Oh, my shit right here, right now.
You ain't seen nothing. I put together a team.
Hold on. Stop.
It is your time to be king. What happens now? Determine.
Okay, fine.
Moving, hallelujah. Standing, moving, standing, moving, yeah, standing, moving. Under the pressures of the life, run it up. No stay down, no more time, pick it up. No matter with the down, full style, try to open mine. And pick it up on the bills, them, the rent, and the mortgage. Yeah.
When they try to say me,
your best friends are gone,
and it's only you, yeah.
the position of the music, standing sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget the troubles and the rock with me. You can feel like the music sweet again. It's like sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget the troubles and the rock with me. You can feel like the music sweet again. It's like sweet. For every pain there's a melody. Yeah. For every trouble
There's a harmony
that brings everything together. So let us sing together and loosen up the heart. And everybody got be strong. Come in and help me on. And let me overcome my troubles. Can't see. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget the troubles and the rock with me. You know feel reggae music sweet. Yeah, something sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget the troubles and the rock with me. You know feel reggae music sweet. Yeah, something sweet. We skanking till the morning until the day
when my troubles are gone.
hallelujah. We're grooving in our time. We're grooving on our troubles away. Everybody wanna feel right. Troubles in the rock we ride. You know feel like the music sweet. Yeah, let's make it sweet. Yeah, everybody wanna feel like we. And all the troubles in the rock way. You know feel like the music sweet. Yes, yeah, it's sweet. Everybody wanna groove and rock with me. Skanking, grooving. Yeah, everybody was skanking sweet. Everybody was skanking sweet. Rocky Rocky was skanking sweet. Everybody was skanking sweet.
Yes, Lord.
I wanna be skanking.
Hear me.
I'm gonna be skanking. I'm gonna be skanking.
Oh. Yes, Lord. Give yourself a round of applause. You know, don't shoot yourself.
Clap.
You know, when we clapping, you know how clap back, You know, it's different ways you can clap. And like, I like, nah, fuck it. Just do it. But as he was clapping, clap.
Salutes to the God, man.
Yes,
It's been a while,
Lord,
huh?
man. Yes, it's been a minute, man. But you
I
all
mean, like TNT, Trials and Tribulations.
hear me, Lord, right? Man.
Straight up, man. I've been tackling motherfuckers, been tackling me. You hear me?
They attacking, because you whooping ass, right?
Man, like Bruce thought he would.
Yes, Lord.
Straight like that, man.
Yeah.
Salute to everybody, though.
Yes, Lord, man. King of High Self, what it do, family? What it do, Cook? Tahi, everybody, man. Y'all welcome to come up. Anybody want to come up? Kirk, you welcome to come up. Any of the brothers who just came in. It's y'all I just gave the what up, Mike Coleon? What's up with the God? Yes, Lord, man.
Man, it's been a while.
Yes, man. PR Corey in here, man. Oh, yeah, this gonna be a powerful bill, man. We got all the intelligent minds up in here. I guess that title.
Oh, shit.
That title might have caught some attention, all my sons, we with all the light, we're gonna be enlightening, the minds of men, connecting to all of
The HNIC.
Hear me, Lord. You know it. Hear me. Cook.
What up? What up? What up?
Yes, Lord, man. We gonna continue what we had going on over on Drop. Shout out to Drop, man. That was a powerful build over there, man. My thing is with the sun though and the time though, bro, and the light. I was loving that. It's like I just like it's front of our face though, as far as north, south, east, and west, or east, south, west, and north or west, right? We gonna always see that light, right? In front of you, period. Like we don't never see it behind us, but we know it's there. It's everywhere because you done been everywhere you done gone. He's like, man, when you turned around, you already know you done been back. Right?
You already know you done fucked up.
You can go around the world just in a circle. It's like, man, the sun gonna be there right there. The light is gonna be there. You can't get away from it.
Hey, ain't it crazy too? If you do it too much, you get dizzy.
Because you'll spin yourself. That's what
the dog chasing his tail.
That I was just gonna say that's what digging too deep would do. It'll make you spin so much because you'll be spinning. What have you spinning? This is what they be utilizing this so-called dollar for, because it keep everyone spinning. That's why I make the world go round, because it got everyone spinning. They tail trying to chase it. It's
like a peddler.
Yes, man. We gotta chase that tail.
Rumpelstiltskin's ass.
We were talking about that earlier when we cooked. Me and Wayne, we were talking about that same thing. See how she comes? Yeah, that circle. Shout out to Tahi Heather Haru. What it do? Peace to the greatness.
Shout out. I hope her back better, man. I heard, she was going through some pain, man.
Haru family, Haru.
Hey, love.
Hey, baby. I've been in pain like ever since I got to the hospital, but I'm laying down now, so I ain't gonna put my thumb on. So I'm laying down, resting my back. But I want to build with y'all, baby.
Yes, Lord.
With, especially, I know y'all talking about masonry, aren't
I'm not. I just got the point. I thought the
Whatever.
title would be catchy. As we all in this
you?
like,
Oh, I read the title.
yeah. I know.
You got me in the building.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, baby.
Cook in the building. Hey, where I look at that Mason, the Mason talk, I'm lodged in the middle of my brain. I'm in the middle of that lodge right now, you know, and it got the body that I'm in, you know, existing here or whatnot. So we all lodged in there in between, you know, the split kick, you know, kick a motherfucking jaw off.
Mm-hmm.
What's
I
going
like
on,
the way
y'all?
way to
Peace
I
to
put
the
it.
like what
family.
you
Peace to the
said, man.
chat.
That shit was hard, bro. What it do, Chris? What it do, family? What
Hi,
it do?
Chris.
Salute,
Hi, baby.
Chris.
Hi,
Smoker
Chris.
Lounge. What's
Chilling.
Shout
What's
out
good,
to
going
Chris?
on? Like, how you doing?
the Smokers Lounge. If y'all ain't following the guy, man, follow the guy, Chris Cyphers, man. Got some great builds, great information going over there, man. Great structure. He got a great structure.
Hey,
Man, shout out
and it's
to the young guy.
located next to Ray's Boom Boom Room, the smoke lounge that is.
The
Hey,
boom boom room.
Boo
you
boo.
already know. Appreciate that shit.
Straight up.
Make sure y'all hit that like button too as y'all coming in.
Yeah.
Yo, too, baby.
Hear me, Lord.
Yeah.
Hear me, Lord.
You
Hear
on
me.
everything.
Yes, Lord. Hey, but yeah, that like though, that was a good conversation though. I like the way everybody was putting that, man. But you know, it's just like ain't even no buts. You know, that what we were talking about too, all the button. You know what I mean? It's like, man, button in and just buttoning up. You know what I mean? It's like to tighten our ass up. You know, we got a button in and tighten our shit up. You know what I mean? It's like, man, you
Hey,
put
look.
your butt in.
Hey, the face got cheeks on the left and right of it.
Mm-hmm.
Say I smack your ass.
Literally. Literally.
But she or
In the
some,
nose,
you know,
in the
she or
nose
the
is
sleep.
always in the middle of the shit. That's deep as fuck, bro. The nose is always in the middle of the shit, which is
Straight up.
the whole.
Oh man, hey, you just made me look. You just made me think of something. All right, look, where you say "Hear me, Lord," you know that's like when your mama bring the hot plate and she set it down on the dinner table, right? She lower it, so it's kind of like where everything here is lowered down to this hot flow that's at your big toe. You know, it's lowered down. You be like, damn, the ground hot. So it's like we all lowered here, right? It's where this is the hot, the whole thing with the hot meal and love and all of that. Where this, you know, they say is hell. It's just the steaming plate. You know what I mean? And that's the love, the hot dinner.
Hear me.
Or, you know,
And,
or you
and we
sit down to
lowered
take a hot shit.
standing at, so they lowered our standards, and everything is lowered to our standard. So we standing like this because we all
Facts.
up high, so it got to be lowered to us, but make it go smaller. But from far away, it looks so big, you know. But when the closer it gets to you, or the farther away it gets smaller, but the closer it gets to you, it looks bigger. You feel what I'm saying? With it's just
Facts. Hey,
real,
your nose is a beak. Do
yeah,
y'all agree that your nose is a bird beak?
literally.
Hey, and look, where that food.
That's why we used to call them Caucasians peckerwoods, because they used to have long nose, ain't red like Woody Woodpeckers, so we used to call them peckerwoods because they could peck some wood.
Woody Wood.
Woody
Oh
Wood.
man. Hey, now check. Look, where that nose smell that good plate that's being lowered to the dinner table. You know what you bring to the table. You feel me? Like you gonna look at your pops with the flabbing lips. Like, what is this? If he brought home some rice cakes, you know what I'm saying? So it's like where the love at. You hear me? But where it smell good, it's gonna stink later. And this is
The
the
brown
fair.
nose.
Hey, hey, it's gonna stink later. And this is where motherfuckers they'll be like, what the hell you eat? Like you will be funking up the house. And it ain't fair that we gotta smell that. This we at the fair, man. and that means funky air.
Oh Lord.
Well, okay, my son. Okay.
Oh,
Just tearing up
oh,
that bird beak real quick.
yes. Oh shit. You said, oh shit. It's
Hey,
some
that's
shit.
the
That is
hey,
some
that's
shit, right? It's
hey,
like that.
that's literally look, Pete. I'm gonna shut up. It's literally the answer to where you plugged your nose rolling down the road and smelled that deer or that fucking raccoon or the
Oh,
animals that get hit in traffic. Stink.
yeah, they got the waste plant. When you ride past the waste plant and it smells like, man, you want to roll the window up and close your mouth. You're like, man, I don't want to taste that
Facts.
smell. I don't want to taste that smell. It's like, ugh, I don't want that
Yeah,
in
you don't want.
my mouth.
Hey,
It's like,
you
ugh,
don't want that going down your tubes.
you're
Down
right.
you down YouTubes. You don't want that going down YouTubes.
Right, your tubes, you tubes. Lord, stop it.
That's that.
Stop.
Hey, and it ain't fair.
And
Just
they like
imagine.
YouTube they probably like, man, YouTube be right there, be tripping, bro. Like YouTube be tripping, bro. Like YouTube be dropping. Like,
You too. We out here, hey, snapping.
hear me? Lord have
Hey,
mercy.
we are on one. Hey,
Hear
bro, it's like, look, such and such got a body in the basement. That motherfucker stinking, and it ain't fair.
Not the body.
Damn, it's crazy though. We can get up on this fair, boy, with these vultures. You hear me? Hey, it's like that stink that we try to avoid. Those animals is looking for that fucking smell.
Stinking sweet.
Smell like steak.
Hey,
They come across you, smell like a whole apple pie to them.
it stinks so good, man.
Damn. What'd you say? It's stink good. Hey,
It's,
hey, the cow manure.
man. You know when you smelling for that real good shit, like man, that smell like some real rich shit. Like that shit smell rich.
Oh,
Right, right.
yep, yep. It's the nose, that's the beak, man. We out here flying. Just how we act like we were some birds when we ran with our arms out, fingers wiggling and shit.
Which is
We
the
true
beat.
to like, yeah.
Damn, the beacon was what
Hey,
you
we
put
said it.
in, what you knowing, and you putting your nose in, digging in. Damn, that's when you beacon and become. Wow,
Wow. Yep.
wow.
You like you break that egg yourself. You know what I
Man,
mean? That's deep. You begin.
you beacon. You just peeking in. Who's that peeping in the window? You got your nose. Nigga looking in, you got your one eye in because your nose is all in there covering up the hole so you can only see what's in front of your face because your nose has covered it up. You done knowed it. It's like, man, damn, that shit is crazy.
Crazy, huh? Hey,
Man.
just you know how they soar in the air and they fly in circles and shit? They
Right.
got eyes like the birds, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They'll swoop a loop and snatch up some other shit. You hear me? Out the water, anything.
If you going in the cycle, right? Or if it's a cycle is like recycling to do again or overdoing it when the cycle is already gone, right? The cycle was running or the path, right? Like if you ride in a bicycle, right, and you got two pedals, which is made the cycle by, or two wheels, right? That would made it by because it had two sides.
Facts.
So then you was on the cycle that was you was meant to roll on. That's why the tires take a rotation and they go over and over again, right? But they just doing the same thing with just spinning or rolling or turning, whatever they want to call it. It's like you can call it whatever you want to call it. But listen, man, time might be time might be turning, or time might be sitting still, but it's still
Wow.
now, right now. It ain't doing nothing but like it's still being the wheel, right? The wheel is still being the wheel.
They said, who you staring at
Where who you staring at
with your eyes, your wheels?
with your wheels? Who you pointing your direction at? Who's
Run
turning?
straight into a motherfucker.
Right, when you ain't got nobody everywhere that's around you, and they just told you that it was north, south, east, and west, which was just north, east,
That's
south.
deep.
It was just news. News was the broadcasting thing that they want us to do because they just told us what we knew, which was wins, a swing, which is right.
Or look. After I tell you what I know, now it's new to you.
Literally, news, which was make it news, and then you be like, I knew.
This shit can hurt, or it can hurt you and heal you, or it can hurt you and kill you. This truth we packing, it's a wallop that's a tank that you might want to get out the way and think that your eyes seen it coming. I'll flatten your ass in this tank straight up, and it shoots a bullet that obliterate your whole existence if you don't want to wake up to this truth. I'll thank you, or you can thank me. I mean, your boots will go to disintegration. I hit you with this motherfucking tank. Facts. I mean, it can. You can. Hey, I can tell you to hop on. You can grab my hand and get up on this tank. This damn Master P was a motherfucker, and that's crazy. My avatar is them bullets.
And you can't dodge silver fucking bullet. It's like, man, okay.
Oh man. Look who you staring at while you holding the gun though. You don't want a motherfucker staring at you with that. Your steering wheels.
No steering wheel. Where there's a wheel,
But
there's
hold on, this motherfucker look crazy and he got a gun.
turning the tables like right in front of your face. In your face. Turning the time table in your face.
Facts. Hey, and look at this.
Oh,
Look
you
at
know
this,
how the
bro.
little girls roll their eyes.
Damn.
You know how the girls be rolling their eyes and they roll their head. It's like,
Slap them while they doing it.
yeah, they roll their eyes in the back of their head. Their eyes get stuck backwards because they get stuck looking back in time.
Woo! That's so deep. It's damn that's the only way you can look, within self. Like, you know what I mean? Literally. He convulsioning, but damn, he's looking into himself.
All right, I got a question.
Go ahead, bro.
Y'all ready for the question?
That's right.
Okay, let me ask y'all something real quick. It's serious as a motherfucker. When you close your eyes in this physical body for the last time, what do y'all think y'all go? Like, for example, if I say, hey, mind's eyes, when you close your eyes for the last time, meaning them motherfuckers ain't gonna open no more on the physical realm, what will you tell me? Where you think you gonna go?
Cosmo.
I say me myself, I'm a wake up like I did when I started this one. On my own merit. It's like where I think where I close mine, I'ma open up. You know what I mean? I'ma open up the mind, like literally I'ma become all of this, and I may like this is what I believe or what I'll accept, if just on the smooth. Like when I close these physical eyes, I'ma shoot these eyes somewhere else, and I'ma wake up and
So
continue like I started this one.
So when you say you gonna wake up, you mean you gonna wake up and you gonna be right back here, or you gonna be someplace else?
Maybe someplace else, or here if I choose to be. It's I think that's where I'll really have my free will. You know, where I become one with the spiritual source. Because like me myself, I do know that this body, like say your skin is literally a curtain. It is literally a curtain that's gonna take you to another show when you draw it. You know, when it's over with this skin, I mean, I'm a start another show.
So is what you talking about reincarnation, or is this something else?
I don't know. I say just the mental everything, the mental streaming. We all share it. We all part of this network of thinking, and you pick up shit just like I do. So kind of like that.
Okay, all right. Let's pass the mic. Who gonna step up next? When you
Mic check. Can
die,
y'all hear me?
where you go?
Go ahead, keep the higher speaker.
Yeah, King, go ahead. Somebody got an echo. Let me mute.
Yes, somebody got an echo.
Yeah. Me personally, man, I think I go to the light, and I get to choose where I want to take my light after that. I think meet the greatest light, which is what we would call the Creator.
You already know you've been back.
And after I meet that light, I get to
You already know you done fucked up. You can go around the world just in the circle.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we hear
I
you.
hear I hear like an echo
I
or
think
something.
everybody probably
Hey,
yeah, I
ain't it
think
crazy too if
everybody
you do it
probably
to
need to
me?
mute. Yeah, I think everybody probably need to mute. So when you talk, we can hear you clearly, because I can't hear you clearly.
I'm muted.
All right, how I sound now?
Yeah, I think that was you, Manza.
All right, but nah. I think I get to take my light once my eyes close in this physical body in this physical realm. I get to take my light to the highest light, which we would call source or the creator or God, whatever you want to call it. And once I take my light to that light, I get to choose where I want to take my light. That's what I believe. So you could call that reincarnation. I don't think it's reincarnation. I think it's a transition of where I want to go. You know what I mean? Especially when you reach a certain awareness of knowing you the light. That's where I'm at with it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Pass it on. Okay, so that's Manzai and King. Huey or Chris or Tai, y'all want to go next?
Go next. Y'all want to go
Go
next?
ahead, sweetheart. How you doing, Tai? I
I'm
love
more
you.
y'all, man. I promise I'm more y'all. I put everybody out my house that night. Everybody was gone. So now I'm just like trying to heal my body up. But where I say I'm gonna go back to, family, I know where I'm gonna go back to. I'm gonna go back first. I'm gonna go back up underground with on the mothership, inside of the mother's womb again, into darkness. And then once I stand in that line again, and wait on my earthly mother to get inside of her womb. So that's where I'm gonna go. Underground. They underground. That's where the judgment is at. The whole judgment hall is there. In this
Okay,
Wow.
so what you saying is when you think you gonna go underground, what's underground? Is God under there? What you believe to be God or the judges or what's under there?
was what I seen under there when I got taken under there. It was darkness. It was like water down there. I seen some dark substance, looked like oil. It's steps, but it's like got a little light up under the step. And when you when they took me down to the darkness, it was a square, and it's golded out. It's like really pretty. Um, when I went up the steps, like 27 of them, when I got to the burst of light on this. It's a ship up under there, up underground. When I reached the top of the 27th of the step, when I looked to my left, I seen a lady sitting there with the afro. The other lady, she had her. They all had their arms crossed too, like they're right over their left. The second lady had on a pretty headwear. The third lady, I don't remember her, but I remember the fourth lady, like straight ahead, that looks, and I believe that is her name is Sabak. So I believe she was sitting there. She sort of built kind of like a man, but she's a female, and it's four of them. I seen four of them. I ain't looked to the right to see if there was some more, because um, by that time it was the next morning, y'all. And my grandson ran in the house and said, "Grandma, come look at this." So when I walked to my address was 1776. And so when I go to the side of the house, as I was telling a friend though, before my grandson even came in the door, I told my friend, like, I've been to Kemet or somewhere. And so here come my grandson. He was like, uh, he was great to go to school. So he busted in my room and was like, "Grandma, come see this." So y'all know I sun gaze. So when I sun gaze to the side of the house, well, Ray sent me on to the side of the house with him. And so I glazed with him. So once I got on the side of the house, uh, Ray walked me and my grandson in this pathway. In the path, I didn't cut the grass, so the grass was like 6 feet tall. It was a big old 360 degrees smashed down, like in my grass. And so when me and my grandson was in the middle of the circle, we looked up at Ray, and a big burst of light, like, said, "Poof," and put us both on our knees. So I just start crying once I seen that, And then the next day, I got a daughter with cerebral palsy, so we was going to see my mom at a grave site. And my daughter was like, "Mom, look." I was like, "What, baby?" She was like, "Look." Like, she wanted me to look on top of my truck. So once I looked up on top of the truck, the same ship I was on that they came got me on was on top of my truck. So I moved up the street just a little bit on this dark street. And once I put my truck in park, got out, and at this time they was backing up a little bit, but it's still where I can see and reach them, kind of, sort of. It looked like I could reach them, touch them. So as they in this shit, everything on Earth stopped moving, the wind stopped blowing. It wasn't nobody walking, the birds wasn't singing, everything on Earth just stopped. And when I looked up in there, I seen one sitting down, one standing up in the door, and they had on like black parachute clothes, and all of them have on like black ski masks with big cameras. And it was the same ship, and the ship is made like a dome. It's not circle. It's not like, even when they took me underground, this place wasn't circle or none of how we be thinking. It's shaped like a dome on the bottom, and it's shaped on a dome like a top, and then inside, like in the middle of that, both of them domes, like a sandwich, is a straight gold line, a straight gold like road that leads you right to the one that was in the front of me when I got to the top of the steps. And I've been seeing these like things, yeah, since I was 7. One day I was in Mansfield on my aunt's house, and so this little bitty old closet, no bigger than where you could just put like clothes in a chute or something. So it was a little closet door, and here come this old lady. She coming out of there in a wheelchair. She come to the top of the step and told me to come here, and I was like, no. So my aunt, she had her steps go around. Y'all know them steps that go around and around and around. So me not knowing who that lady was, and I know just me and my dad was in that house. So when I seen her and she was telling me to come here, I got on the top of the banister and I slid, and then I fell. So I rolled down all the other steps, and then my dad was in the bathroom. He was using the bathroom. I bust in the door like, Daddy, Daddy, it's a lady, old lady upstairs. This lady, she was a brown skinned lady. And remind y'all, I forgot to tell y'all, these people sit in a light. So it's an oral light around them. This lady was in her wheelchair. She had on a white gown, white Barbie doll like shoes. They real soft material, silky stuff. Her hair was gray and black, parted on the side, and it was coming down real long, like real beautiful gray hair and black mixed together. She had on glasses, and that same lady I seen, my aunt that stayed in that same house, why they buried her the same way that lady looked, and that lady and my aunt rose out of her casket in front of everybody. So I've been seeing them for a very long time, and I told my aunts and stuff how I seen that lady in her house, and that looked just like my aunt, and my aunt didn't die till like she got like in her 60, 70 years old lady, and this when I was 7, I was a little girl. My aunt was still living, but I seen her death at 7.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been seeing them for a very long time. And they also
Well,
do the
you
X. So everything is X out. It's the X planet. And a lot of people don't want to talk about it, but I know it's like a lot of people been on this ship. So when y'all hear people talking like about, they say they go like spiritually or something, they been there, they'll say they been there. Like I remember one day, like God Body asked me, have I ever been to Kemet? And I said, yes. But he never, ever asked me like, how did I go to Kemet? You know, because if he would have asked me that, I would have told him that I went spiritually, like in the wind, because that's what spirit is wind, breath, like shoe. So I was in the wind, flying, literally.
That's right.
well, you know what? You know what, Tayi? I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Everything I just heard you say, all the way down to the numbers. 1776, the staircase. Do you know that what you just described is literally a Masonic burial? When we
Yes,
bury one of our own,
yeah.
because
Mm, mm, mm.
this, well, I think it's gonna be tomorrow or either Sunday. I'm gonna be a part of that because we get ready to bury one of our own. When we bury one of our own, you just about explain exactly how that burial goes. Now I don't know if you know that,
No, I
but
didn't.
that's how we put ours away. 1776 is on top of the reef. 1776 is on top of it. The spiral
Mm,
staircase is on your right and on your left. If you look
mm.
at my avatar, everything you just described is in that avatar. The top is a
Wow.
dome, the bottom is a dome, but it ain't no globe.
And I knew,
Right.
like
And
The
in the
I
middle
already
is
binary
a
knew.
flat
ball.
plane.
Yeah, I
Right.
knew I was
In
a
the
master
middle is a
mason.
flat plane.
Yeah, yeah. I knew we was we all master masons because the M's are in our hands. If you melanated, you got M's in your hand. That stands for master mason. It also stands for Moat, math, um, mother. Uh, let me
My
see.
yacht, that's right.
Yeah, and it's also like the X is resurrect. You know how like every black man penis rises at sunrise every morning
Yes.
with a set. So that's called resurrect. That's why the X is there, because you resurrect, so you can resurrect in her.
Every
So
day.
y'all can, yeah, every morning you supposed to resurrect
That's
in
right.
her, so y'all can
Mhm.
bring forth stars, children. You know,
That's
all
right.
of
Getting them
yeah,
guts.
yeah,
No
because
guts, no glory.
all the masonry science family is like dealing with the symbols that I see all the time in the sun, giving birth. That's what all, and they took them and made them look evil. And so I'm here to claim them back, like every last one
Yep.
of them.
Because ain't nothing evil about it.
Nothing at all. All of it is dealing with like birth
Yep.
and
It
just
all
like
goes back to the
nature,
woman.
cosmos. Yeah,
Yep.
all go back to her. And y'all know that black Cabo rock that they walk around. Them air,
Yeah.
they walk around that Cabo rock. In that Cabo rock, inside that square building they got built black and gold. You'll have four women in each corner. They represents north, east, south, west. Okay, and
Yep.
that's why they walk around that circle. They walk just like the whole solar, system, to try to pull energy off that black copper rock, because they know four females is in that building on each
And we
corner.
got a black, we got a black ring. I got a black ring. I got a black ring. If I was to turn my camera on right now, I got on a black ring with the square and compass, and that's exactly what it stands for. You exactly right.
Mm-hmm. And the masonry sign that Art Cook has on his symbol, that with that G in the spot, that stands for the gate, like the vagina. That's the also the sun. That's also representing birth. You see the legs going up, spread it up. That's the black lady's legs going up. That's why it showed gold. Okay, because that's gold, like that the gold mine. That's treasure. The vagina is treasure for real. You don't supposed to just like giving that to anybody, because it's like a whole treasure box, okay, with lots of goodies. So you see her black legs going down, and the sun is on the top representing birth, y'all. And you see the eye of Haru on everything y'all own. Everything got that eye looking like the vagina. Like your eyes look
Yeah.
like that, your ears, your nose, your mouth. Everything look like a female. Even all little boys were females in the womb for 46 weeks. So all males were females first before you even became a boy or man.
Exactly. When you
So that's how
at conception, it's all female first.
all
Because what you
female.
just said about the sun, you can't quite see. I couldn't fit it all in my avatar, but if I could have fit all of it in my avatar, you'll see the moon, you'll see the sun on the left and the moon on the right. So
Hmm.
the sun and moon is in my avatar. You just can't see it all because I couldn't condense all of it together. She absolutely right.
And it's also Israel.
Hey,
It's Isis, Ra, and El, meaning sun, moon, and star.
Which is
hey,
Israel.
I agree. Hey, that's where somebody would get their eyes tagged up, and you know how Rocky was swelled up, screaming to Adrian and shit.
Hmm.
Like those swollen eyelids is literally like pussy lips.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are, King.
Get beat up. You hear me?
Hmm.
And your fingers is like the spears that everybody always chucking. You know, chuck up the deuce. But those spears is where the thumbs, punch them in.
Hmm. Yeah, every finger on our hands means something. That's why them marks are in our hands. And that's why the Bible put that in there. Like you mark with the beast, because y'all see the M's, y'all see the X, the K, the V,
Yep, I got
the
X,
Y.
M's, and N's in my phone.
Most babies got the A standing for almond ray, the almond, the and it stands for like atom, the atom apples. That's how we talk, because it's the atom apples. Not thinking of a human man named Adam. Everything is dealing with
Right.
like your body parts or the cosmos and nature. There's nothing outside of that. So we can't keep saying like I'm gonna have to say it, family. We can't keep saying like Jesus, Allah, because Allah means womb, y'all. Everything is feminine, really, basically.
That's right. Where everybody thinks, and from that thought process you birth things forward. You say I created this, it was my idea, you know.
And the marks is also a number, family. All of us is numbered. Like, everything is numbered. So I'm a number 7. All you have to do is add y'all birthday up. This how they know who y'all are. Because we always giving our fingerprints, our footprints, even as newborns in the hospital. So that's all they need. And the soul is the soul of your feet, family. It's the soul. That's the soul.
That's right.
So you grounded when you standing on the ground. You know, that's how you get
Yeah.
grounded from the soles of your feet. That's the soul. The body,
Look at that.
the heart. I mean
Look
the
at that
ka,
Foot Locker.
the ka, and ba means soul, meaning the sole of your feet. That's why we can dance, because we be hearing that soul music, and so we be getting it with our soles of our feet.
Yeah, but it's no good with Foot Locker. They got your feet locked.
Mm-hmm.
The shoes is really shackles.
Yeah, we don't supposed to wear them.
That's right. Hey Ty, I got a
Mm-hmm.
question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it was far fetched when they said that the devil got tails? Do you
Yeah.
accept that to be real?
No, that's not true. So what I think is what I really know is like I am the devil and I am this God. Because we got like both energies. We got like I don't even want to say lower self and higher self, but if people can understand that part, like it's people makes devils, people makes gods. It's according of you, who you are, and how you act when you in that devil. Because y'all could tell like
Yeah.
years ago I was a devil. I was a
Yeah,
devil.
I ain't trying to bring the negativity in there.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to like show the difference of my side, where like how people can be the devil and God. So it's just all just something for them to say to keep us focused on something spooky when it's like dealing for real with human life.
Yeah, but I think that the devil is just the opposition. He is the ruler of this world. So if you think that he don't exist, you're only fooling yourself because he does. But the trick is to make you think that he don't exist.
Mm.
So if you say that the devil don't exist, you already been tricked.
Mm. Who would he be?
That's his trick. He'll be
Who would he
you.
be?
He will
Hmm.
be you because
Right.
he can use you.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
He'll get
Yeah.
inside your
Yeah.
mind
That's
and get
right.
inside your thoughts.
Yeah. That's
And the
right.
trick is for him to the trick is for you not to know it's him because just think about it for a minute, right?
Right. I
Let's
like
just
the way you said
let's just
that.
break it down. Yeah, let's break it down to like a real simple
Hey,
analogy,
bro,
right?
I ain't even got nothing today,
If
bro.
you know
How
something,
you doing?
if you know something is bad,
Mhm.
you're not gonna go to it.
Right.
That's just like if you know your son is getting ready to get hit by a bus, you're gonna make sure that he don't get hit by that bus.
Right.
But if you don't know that he getting ready to get hit by the bus, you're gonna give him the blessings. That's how the devil moves. His greatest trick is to make you think that he not here, to make you think that it's you. It's not you though, it's him. Because he the
Mm-hmm.
ruler of this world. And I guess what I'm trying to say is if you don't believe that there's something higher than yourself and that higher thing is all good, you in trouble because you just allow for all the bad shit, all the negative shit to come into your world. You got to know that there's a greater God. You got to know that there's something great because when the evil come, and it's going to come,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you living, it's going to come to you. But as
Oh
long as you have the defender, as long as you got that God in your life, you ain't got to worry about that shit because it's gonna fight the battle for you.
yeah. but I know it's something higher. But I don't want to like put name on it because that force is so powerful where I can't name that. You know, is that like I can't call that a God, or I can't put no name on that type of energy. It's too powerful to be called a name that man made up. Okay, it's really I can't even think. I can't think of nothing, brother Cook, or what to call that type of energy. That's all I can say. I know it's like higher and lower, but I can't name it, baby. I can't put a man's name on that because I know about it. I deal with the cosmos all the time. So I can't say that's a God. No, that's something more. The name got to be more powerful than dog, because that's what I spell. Because I spell backwards. When I spell words backwards, and if it no, God means dog. They're talking about Anipu and Anubis, the guardians of your life, and
Yeah, but
guard
I don't
dogs,
believe.
and guards dog. I mean
Yeah, but
dogs guard.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you could just pick a name to call it. You could call it God, dog, Allah, Buddha. You know, you could call it whatever you want. But I think that as long as you believe in that higher power, it will help you.
I ain't know I was in here.
Because
Mm-hmm.
Great light to y'all.
there's gonna be a darker force that come against you. And if you don't have a force that's higher than that, if you don't have a force that created that darker force, because it's a force that created that darker force. So
Mm-hmm.
if that force created
May I
the
speak on
darker, that
this?
means it's lesser.
May I
Mm-hmm.
speak on this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I
ahead, Wayne.
understand, baby.
It's some entities that did something. They
Yes,
call them fallen angels. They
or
did
whatever
something,
the
and,
yes.
and they came and they fell to earth, or they was put on earth, and they don't want to leave earth because they know what they did. They know what they did. You kind of get what I'm saying? So they gonna want or to try to convince us that's of true love to stay with them through trinkets, paint.
Yes.
I feel we on a mission, like the real mission, not government mission. That's made up. Even though they might do them, I think we had a mission itself. We are the mission,
Mm-hmm.
and we are on that mission of the Most High or the Creator, or however you see it. Um, we on that
Mm-hmm.
mission. We in deep cover to
Mm-hmm.
reveal a revelation this evil.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we getting ran over so we can see Him. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it hides in darkness, it hides in shadow, and it needs vulnerable spirits or vulnerable entities to feed on. I'm telling you, all that's vulnerable, you here for your mission.
Hi, y'all, baby. So would y'all say them people that I seen underground are evil people?
I say that.
Huh?
That ain't what I'm saying.
Or devils?
Mm-mm.
Because remember they said the devil was underground or something, or hell or
But to me, you're
something.
telling also the story of
No,
it's a
hell
video
is
game.
right here.
Yeah, I know
It's
that,
a
but like what
video
they
game
say.
called Dark Souls.
So,
And when you express your story, you telling the
mm,
Dark Souls story.
I believe it's all
mm,
symbolism.
You
me
telling the
too.
not I'm not labeling your story as
Deeper than
Dark
that,
Souls
yeah.
story.
Because
I'm
they
not labeling your
really,
story as Dark
when I
Souls
went to the
story.
light,
But
Huh?
You want me to open the blinds or you do it?
the
I'll
darkness
do
was
it. Yeah,
like
don't worry. I'll shut everything down.
it had the water and the oil. The
yes,
steps is golden. Um, up the steps is where the light is at and where the people was at.
and that's what I'm saying.
When you
You are
go
the
up the
steps.
steps.
Right, because that's
You are the
Jacob's
steps.
ladder.
So with see, I didn't see nobody
You are
down there.
you are the step
Yeah, that's Jacob's ladder. That's
because you're
the
the one making the
27
steps.
steps. That's Jacob's ladder,
Which is nine.
You're the
Nine
one making the
which
steps.
steps
is
to count the
9.
steps. So you are the steps.
I think about this every day since that happened to me.
But the Dark Souls game, right? They looking for the fire, the fire light. And I was just telling Peaceful Flow, we like vampires, in reverse, because
That's
we
it.
sleep at night and we drink the blood of Ray. So I keep
Hmm.
people, we drink the blood of Ray when we wake up, which is daywalkers, THEY.
I,
Daywalkers that
be-
walk in the light, they feed off the blood of the sun, which is plasma.
I believe it's all symbolism, man.
We
Like
learn
we said,
symbolism.
no,
We
here,
learn
here,
symbolism, and the truth is in your face.
right. Hear me out real quick, Yahweh. This is what
Yes,
I
bro.
mean. Like, okay, they say the devil is underground, right? And they say the Most High
In
is
the mind,
above ground, or
in the
in the
mind,
heavens.
in the mind.
Right.
Hmm.
So what I'm saying is, really, it's like your seven chakras, right? The center is the heart. You are the center. Okay.
Hmm.
Then you have as above, so below. You have three chakras below the heart, three chakras above the heart. Your higher chakras would be your higher self. Your lower chakras would be your lower self. So really, it's all talking about you.
Well, see, the way I see it is you are already self,
Right.
and that when you get educated, you can see a middle point. You can be educated to see a
Mm-hmm.
midpoint, like mama, you, daddy. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you can perceive this midpoint. But I feel my phone ringing, but I feel that one comes on the mount, one comes already mounted, like if you mount a picture, right? And when you open your eyes, you see the picture that's mounted, where you stand, which is on the mount. You feel what I'm saying? So I
Mm-hmm.
feel that one get educated and taught that he thinks he know what he's talking about, and he'll come down off that mount. He'll come down off the mountain and sit in the middle place, or he'll sit at the bottom. When he was born on the mount, you can't get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. That's. I mean, you're saying basically where I was going to go with it.
Yeah, one
Uh,
is the head and not the tail.
right.
Flesh is the tail, which is earth. Earth is heart. Flesh is
Mm-hmm.
the tail. One is the head that moves over the tail.
Mm-hmm.
You can look down and see your flesh. You can look down and see your hands move, like first person video games. That's a copy of you. But you can look down and see your hands, which is you are head and not tail.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Which is on the mount. If you're aware of this, that I am the one that sees. They call it seeing in this world. They call that what I do seeing. You was already seeing before they told you. You were seeing before Abraham was. I am. So before Abraham brought the Ten Commandments, you already had them. You already had honor of your mother before you found out about Ten Commandments.
Right. Well, you was supposed to have it anyway, but some didn't. That's why he brought them. But
Yeah,
the the devil is right here on this
which
ground
is
where you
flesh,
standing at,
which is
right,
your
which is the
flesh.
flesh. He
Yes,
right here with
which
you,
is the tail, the
which is the
storytelling, the
tail.
history writing.
Right.
Satan
He's
been running the
right
world.
here.
Satan been running the world since the beginning of time, which is
Yes.
the writing of history. You write history and you can track time, which is Satan, which is the devil, right? Which is of the flesh. Everyone worships Jesus Christ, though they might, if they celebrate their birthday, they are worshiping Christ because Christ died at year one, and year one began after the death of Christ. And if you celebrate a birthday, you are a worshiper of Christ. Because what year is it? That's why they ask you that question. Or they ask those questions in the movie. What year is it? Because if you celebrate a birthday after year one, you are worshiping Christ. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Though they deny it, can't see that they celebrate their birthday, which is after year one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Because is it really year 2020? Is it really
No, it's
that?
not. No, it
Yeah.
ain't.
Because if you're
This is
25, it's year 25.
it's not the year. This is not 2020. This is not
Yeah.
2020 because
Yeah.
that would mean that the planet is only 2020 years old.
That's what they saying. You are
And
2020 years old.
goddamn well this planet is not 2020 years old. You know that.
You saying that you 2020 years old. You know what year is it? 2020. So you've been here 2020 years in that flesh. So to me, if you're 25 or 45, it's year 45. It starts with you.
Facts.
So this is how your mind can be tapped. They can tap in your mind and you'll be like it's 2020. Though you've seen
Mm-hmm.
25 years. If you call it years, you've seen 25 years, but they say it's been 2020 years. Because you are the beginning of time or that moment of life.
That's truth.
Is if you 40 something, that's the year.
Which is you've been here forever, because now is forever, which is the one again. When you're talking about the one, which is the sinner to be the one with the sin to be sent. Once we know that you was present, you was being pre-sent. Which was or which was what pre-sent? Well, pre-scented it was because he was there before it meant to be coming, right? He was pre-come, right? They couldn't stop what was coming. Literally.
Literally.
I, well,
Mind tapping. Our mind got tapped into. We got our mind tapped into, and now we can speak it. Like you turn the speak it on, tap. You turn the tap what on, turn it off, right? So our mind got tapped, and now we can speak it. What year is it? You know, you wake up. What year is it? Right? Now you can speak. It's 2020. Now you can speak it, which is your mind is tapped. Your mouth is a speak it. So if I teach you a language, then I can tap into your mind and have you speak it.
giving you a signal or giving you
Yeah.
a sign.
Turn the speak it on, turn the speak
Yeah,
it off.
turn it on. Which
You
is
can speak
pushing
it
your
now.
buttons, and controlling
Literally.
your emotional circuit,
Mm-hmm.
literally, because you are on a circuit board. And when you
Mm-hmm.
bored, you can be pushed to do some things because you just looking for something to do.
Do. So Jesus said, don't eat swine, don't eat boring. Because you're the only one that can see. So what is boring? What is boring when you're the only one that see it?
Yeah. Being ordained or being ordained. Lord.
Yeah. You're the only one that see it. Is there such thing as bored?
I mean, when you board the plane, I
It's to
mean, when
get you to,
all
this is the
aboard,
sin, right? This is the sin we speaking on because it's boring to them, so they ignore it, which is sin. They can't sense it. It's boring.
ignorance or ignorance.
Yes, ignoring it, which is sin, because you're the only one that ever seen anything. And if you're bored, you might be missing your message.
Which is all aboard.
Yes. The Titanic, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Icebergs and stuff. If you wasn't there, they talking about you. They talking about the iceberg is in your face. The Titanic, you riding on it. You feel what I'm saying? The Titan, like the Earth, it was giants in the lands in those days, which is Titans. Before they had a ship called Titanic, you already had Titans, which is the Earth. The Earth is dead creatures, which is Titans. I'm telling the mythology stuff telling us, y'all.
All right, Kodashim. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Qodeshim. He asked a question for the panel. He said, let me see. Does everyone on the panel believe in Jesus or whatever name they choose or his teachings? Do y'all believe in Jesus and on his teachings?
I
Nope.
bumblebee leaf of the tree. I bumblebee leaf of the tree. So if I walk up on the crew, right? Say we on the block, not on this panel, and I walk up, and then I say, "Yeah, I'm about to go to the store. I'm about to head to the house." So I just left, right? I be there, and then I leave, which is bumblebee leaf of the tree. That moment of what they call death is the moment of birth, because you are the only one that can see. When I
Is that?
leave, that's death. When I leave the block, right? And y'all say Wayne went to the store, right? Or Wayne went that way. I left. I believe. I just leave. You seen me there, I be there, and then you seen me leave. It's the same thing as when I go in the casket. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I be there, and then I leave, which is belief.
Do you believe? Do you believe? Let me go up again. He said, "Do you believe in Jesus or his teaching?" Yes
I
or
am
no?
Jesus.
We is he's us.
I am Jesus.
Yeah, I
No,
believe.
Bro,
no,
cook, bro.
I believe in
no,
he's
no,
us.
no, no,
I
no,
believe.
no, no.
I believe in he's us Christ, which is he say I'm right here, and then I leave, which is cocoon in the yolk of the egg. Get to the yolk of the egg like you did in your mama, which is
But you
believe.
didn't write the but you didn't write the teachings though. He wrote it. So do you believe in his teachings or not? Not
What?
yours, him.
No, listen.
He the one that
Jesus
wrote
is
them.
the Son. Jesus say, "I'm the light of the world." He
Mm-hmm.
say, "I am the salt of the world." So when I see
And
him
he wrote
sprinkle,
them.
no, listen,
He
listen, because
wrote
he
them.
writing it right now. He writing it. He writing it every time he rides. He
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
say he writing it every time he rides. He say, "I'm sprinkling salt on you. I'm flavoring you up."
He,
Like, yeah, no, listen what I'm saying.
not
He
you.
writing it. No, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying, because he's in me. Greater is he in me, and he that's in the world. And I'm the
Mm-hmm.
only one that see the sun rise. I'm the only one that see the sun be there one moment and then leave. I'm the only one that
Facts.
know of this. You feel what I'm saying? So he talking to me, literally. He talking
He,
to me. Yes,
he,
he,
he.
which is him, right?
So
The
do
him in
you
your pen.
believe in do you believe in
You said
him or
so.
you?
You said so. You said the word so, right? So do you believe?
So
You use the word so. Hold on. For God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten son. You feel what I'm saying? So, due to you use the word so, I can call it him. You feel what I'm
right,
saying? Which is
right.
hem your pants up or sew your pants up. And due to I can see the him, I can see the soul. You feel what I'm saying?
And so it was.
I ain't talking about you, brother. Cook him. I'm talking about the him in my pants when my
Hear
cup
me.
runneth over.
I'm not talking about the hem in your pants because that's after
That's
you
what I'm
realize
saying. Though
that you
we
was
are saying
naked.
the same thing, though we are saying
That's
the same
after you
thing,
realize
we
you was
can
naked. That's when
distinguish
you realize
now.
him.
Now we can distinguish that, hey, you're saying this type of him. I'm not, right? Because to me, I'm speaking what I see in English.
Do you
I'm not
believe
just
in his teachings?
because he told me to stand right here and talk to you.
So you believe in his teachings?
I believe in his teaching, which is making tea, right? So when the sun shines on the pond, that is tea. We call it water, but it got lily pads, it got algae, it got fish in there. That's tea. The sun is making tea. Literally.
King.
Literally.
It's chi.
We
Chi
call
is
it
energy.
water.
Energy. Energy. Right? Chi is energy. Chai, chi, energy. Chai, energy. In a G. And a
Tea.
G. A G. It's
So the
chai, which
sun
is
making
in a G,
tea,
which is chi. Chi is in a G, which is
which
energy,
is the teacher.
which is teaching.
Because he
It's
showed me
teaching.
your teachings. He shows me your teaching today.
Yes.
Because he making tea.
Yes, because he is brewing.
Yes.
Right. Which is
Brother
what
in
witches
Christ.
do. Which is showing you that you went to witches school and that you doing what witches do, which is a spelling. And you have a standing under the of not hearing what it is because you was deaf in initiation.
Mm-hmm.
So you worried about being deafening, which is not hearing, which is defining or not
Mm-hmm.
seeing it because you can't find it because you are deafening. You can't hear it when it was right in front of your face without saying it. It's like you can't see the dog saying I'm a dog or the cat saying a cat or the tree saying I'm a tree
Because he's
without the
already
tree saying
saying
he's
it.
saying it or the sun saying that I'm the sun and I'm up in the sky and I'm above
I'm
your head
already
and I'm
saying
right
it.
here in your face and it's right there that's saying it.
Already.
Literally. So if you can't hear without it being said and know that he's saying it, then you can't hear. Which is seeing with your eyes or hearing with your nose
Oh,
or
you're not
hearing with your
here.
eyes and hearing with your soul. You feel
You're
me? Like,
not at home.
yes, when you just bouncing around and you just
You're not
feeling with your
here.
whole, because your hands is really talking. It
Literally.
ain't your mouth that's talking. Your hands is talking. You know what I
Literally.
mean?
Literally.
It's like,
Your
man,
hand is your mouth.
literally.
Okay, I got another one then. Will every knee bow and every tongue confess?
Yes,
It has already.
it will. Why? Because how do you see? You're going to confess how you see, which is you will
Facts.
bow. Because you under the only understand the most high. You can understand man if you want to.
But you really never understood nothing or stood under anything but the Most
But
High, 'cause
the
he's the
most
only
high.
thing that ever stood over you.
Yeah,
Which
it's literal.
oh,
It's literal. No man can change your light bulb, right? No man can change your
Wait a
sun.
minute.
No
Hold
man.
on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get an understanding. Let's get an
I don't want
understanding
no
right here.
understanding, Cook. Bro. I don't want no understanding.
I want to understand it because I'm standing over
You
one.
want
I'm
to
standing
get it.
under.
Don't
I'm standing
understand
under
it.
God. I'm standing under
Okay, so
God
that's
because
it.
He's standing over me. So
That's
let's
it
get an
then.
understanding.
That's what we
Let's get an
saying.
understanding.
That's what we saying.
No,
Okay, I'm gonna say it
no,
this
I
way.
don't
I'm
feel
gonna say
like
it this
that's
way
what we
then.
saying.
My God or our God or your I don't know. I don't know how to say it. God made the sun.
I
And
feel you, but does
no
everybody
man,
think that way?
no man can change it. No man can go up there and unscrew it and screw another one in.
Right.
No man,
No man stands over me, but
which
God
I
does.
understand the light that God made.
Right.
Literally.
And I understand.
Uh,
I understand God. I don't
The most
understand
highest word,
man.
right? Well, that's word. The son say, I'm here. That's word.
So I want to make sure that that's across the board. Is it? Does
no.
I
everybody
say, look
believe
to where
that?
you stand. That's why I would say, look to where you stand, because you're the only one standing there.
Is that across
Wh-
the board?
What's your re-ask the question?
This is what I'm saying. I understand one thing, God, because He's the over one. He's the only one that stands over me. I'm not that one. He is. I understand Him. I don't
Well,
understand
that's what
man.
we saying though. We
Yeah,
saying
No,
I agree.
that might
we
be what
saying
me and you saying, but is that what everybody's saying?
we
I
stand under the sun,
That's
moon,
what
and
I
stars.
said.
Like
You
literally.
I
That's
answer,
what
agree.
you
you
and
answer
me
for
saying,
yourself.
but is everybody
I
saying that?
I
I
agree with him.
agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah. Everybody, even if they
Which
disagreeing,
is
it's still
every knee
gonna
will
happen.
everyone will confess and every knee will bow. It's happening
Period.
now.
Whether they disagreeing or agreeing, they still gotta agree with it. So they can't even. You can't help but agree. How you
Right.
gonna
That's
agree?
right.
How you gonna
Because
disagree?
it's
And
truth.
you can't disagree without having agree in it.
Because it's
Facts.
truth.
So the agreement is already there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because what they call it interchange or integration. Well, we integrated, even though you integrated with me, but you will disagree because you integrated. That's why you can disagree.
Hmm.
Literally.
You entered the greatness.
Yeah, you integration. They telling us. That's why we can speak with each other or use a Phillips head screwdriver no matter where we go, because we integrated.
That's right.
That's why we can answer each other. It's integration.
What you talking about, Willis?
You feel me? Say we came up with our own language in our
Yeah.
family, right? We probably wouldn't know what each other was saying. We was integrated. And now we can link with each other or adapt what each other is saying.
Hey, uh, I was at a little point where I got dropped off, but I had asked the question about about the devil having the tail down here on this plane.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if y'all seen this or if y'all came across this, but it's like where they say the devil in the details and all of that.
Yep. Design.
Okay. Okay, it's like say where I don't know. I look at the dude kid and play. I look at his daddy like he was the devil. Like, but he was a righteous. You know, he was righteous in about raising his children the righteous way. But to all of those, like you just said, where you not where those what you say those don't care about the sense you make because they too busy sinning.
Yeah, they ignoring it.
Yeah, so they where you make sense, they don't give a shit.
Because they in
They
nonsense.
busy sinning. Yeah, they in the nonsense or
Mm-hmm.
nonsense.
They can't sense it.
Right. So it's just like that. The earth given unto the wicked, and man, I found the tail of the so called devil. Not on no negative shit, but just to say I found it or we found it. It's literally your spine down to your ass cheeks, like where your ass cheeks make that little curve. You know what I mean? To the left and right. That's like right down there at the end of
Pitchfork.
your ass crack is
Pitchfork.
the upside yeah the
Mm-hmm.
upside down pointer or the arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's with your tailbone or whatever.
Yeah, we are the answer.
Yeah,
You are the answer to your question.
yeah, man. I'm trying to get this piece of paper. I'm a draw it real quick.
Yeah, because you the answer.
Go ahead. We
Everything has to
listening.
be a copy of you.
Everything, huh?
Everything. Because you can find it in your flesh. You can find a dragon in your hand. You see this? You can find a
It's
dragon in your hand.
It still sound like to me, it still sound like
You see that?
it
Two
still
horns.
sound like ain't nobody paying homage to the Most High. That what it sound like to me.
I got a question for you,
To
Arcus.
me, the Most High is how I see,
Hold
which
on,
is
Yahweh.
His light is high. His light is high,
It
and that's
goes
how I
without
see.
saying. I'm like, why ask why? The
This
most
this my
high is
question.
everything that you know that I
Which is the
am
high
plus.
life or the high light. How I see is high.
Mm-mm,
Do you think
mm-mm,
that the Most
mm-mm.
High and the devil is separate out of you, Arcus?
Yes,
May
Hmm.
I? I'm gonna ask why.
because when you get the Most High, it ain't no higher than the Most High. Everything else is lower. So Satan was an angel of the Most High.
The water.
As a matter of fact, Satan reports to him. He reports to the Most High. He goes back and forth from here to there. And when he goes there to where the Most High is, first he got to ask permission. After
And
he
there is
asks
you.
permission,
Hmm
Hmm.
then God says, or the
Or
Most
here is
High
you. There
says,
is Father.
okay, you may do this or you may do that. So there is a distinct between the Most High and Satan.
Which is the
Hey,
face
hey,
moved over the waters. It was dark and void. He said, "Let there be light," and there was light, and it was good. So whenever one is light, one is good, and when one goes into the darkness, one becomes the devil, or one goes into their flesh.
hey.
No, you can't say that because
Yes, I can.
darkness,
Why can't?
dark. Well, I
Why
mean, you
can't?
can say it, but
Because your
that's not
mind,
entirely true.
the
Because
mind goes
what
into
is
the darkness.
darkness? What is
Just
darkness, though? The
can't see.
darkness is
Nice,
just condensed light.
niceness, ignorance. Can't
You
see.
Look,
can't.
look.
No,
Hey,
no,
hey,
no, no,
hey,
no,
cook.
no, no,
I'm
no.
talking about on the
The
inside. I ain't
light
talking about
comes out of
physicality.
darkness. The
Right.
light comes out
And
of darkness.
and that's
No
what I'm
matter
talking
what.
about. Those that worship darkness cannot look at the light, like literally.
Why?
Cause
Why?
they in
Why?
it's like when you
Because
sleep
The
they
in
in the
darkness, the
darkness.
light comes from the dark.
exactly.
No.
You'll have to
The
adjust to the light. It's
the
called
light,
Okay, wait a
development.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What
Development.
was first?
the light
What was
comes
first?
out
Dark or
of the
light?
darkness, which is
What
the
was
bearer
first?
of light.
Facts.
What was
Dark or
first?
light?
What was first?
Yeah.
It's
What
all
was
in one.
first?
It's
Both.
all
No.
in one. Because how
There
do
was
you
one that
realize?
was first.
No, listen, it's you. It's you. Like how you realize darkness. The light
Right.
from your eyes.
Facts.
Period.
They're
That's
both.
bling bling.
No. No.
That's
That's not
your
Yes.
true.
jewelry.
That is
Never
not
mind then.
true.
Never mind.
That is not true.
Never mind
Your
then. Because to me, I'm
eyes
going
is
off
the
my common
jewels
sense.
that you
When
One
I
had
seen
to come
darkness,
first.
when I seen
One
darkness,
had to
listen,
come first.
listen
If
what I'm
you
saying.
seen, if you
When I,
seen darkness, you saying it. If you seen darkness,
but I'm saying it, right? I'm saying it. You
that
saying I'm
means
saying it.
darkness came
No, listen
first.
what I'm
No, I
saying.
can't
No,
see darkness
I
without
can't
the
say that
light.
because I am the one that sees.
Facts. I
Right.
can't see
You
the
see what I'm
yeah.
saying?
darkness
So
without the light.
before
Look,
I was
it's
born to see, you maybe could have been walking the earth, but I don't know nothing about that. What I know is when I see darkness, I am the one that sees it. Period.
look,
Which
it's like
is
this.
light.
What comes first?
Look, it's like this.
Never.
It's where if you ask
Yes.
me what came first, the darkness
Got
did.
it.
It's where I gotta be the light that comes into the darkness. You know,
But
I
you have
gotta
to be
be
the
here to
light that
witness.
So
well,
that
how do
means
you
darkness
move
Yeah,
came
out of the
yeah,
first.
womb? How do you
yeah.
All
move
right.
from out of the
I have
womb?
to
How do you move anywhere? Light. Period.
right. I gotta
No.
eyewitness this
No.
darkness
Mm-hmm.
while
So
I'm
darkness moves. So darkness
yeah,
moves.
I'm like myself.
Because only life moves. Do darkness
What does the
move?
book say?
What
The
does the book
book
say?
says,
In the
the
beginning
book
was the
says,
word, and the word was
in the
God,
beginning
and the
was the
word
word.
was with God.
Right. And the word was God. Now,
Yes.
after that, what does he talk about? He talk about the
Let there
light.
be light.
Let
Let
there be
there
light,
be
right?
light because
Let
it
there
was
be light.
dark.
When his face
Let
moved over
there.
the waters, it was dark.
Because it was
His face,
dark.
listen, here it is right here. It's right there. his face, which is face before darkness, right?
No.
No,
There was darkness first.
no, listen, you ain't hear me. His face moved, which is light, a life. His
We
face
don't know what
moved.
we don't know. We
It-
don't
it's
know what his
just,
face
it's
does.
just. Let me say it this way. I'm gonna
No
say it the way
man
you can
has
see
seen
it.
his face.
I'm gonna say it the way you can see it, like literally. Water, what we call water on Earth. You can take water, if you can put it in a container, and you could use your light, and you could put a plant, which is earth, flesh, in that water, and it will grow without soil. So to me, it's just, which is penetration of the water. The sun
Shout out to
penetrates
Kurt
the water.
Washington.
The sunlight penetrates the water. The sunlight penetrates your eyes. The sunlight penetrates through your house. The sunlight penetrates, which is
The
penis.
water wells.
Shout out to Kurt
Yes,
Washington.
yes.
He said that
You feel what I'm
that's
saying?
why darkness turns into light.
So,
And he
so
exactly
for mama
right.
to walk,
The
so for mama to
darkness
walk the
turns into
earth,
light.
for mama to walk the earth, she had to be light. She had to be alive, which is light.
She came from the darkness.
No, you ain't getting it.
Hey.
It's just because it
What
tells
about
you in the
you
book.
though? What about
No,
you?
listen what I'm saying. It tells
What
you.
about you?
It tells you. It tells you.
What was you
You
born
feel-
in? What was you
It
born
tells
into?
you that God made Adam, right? And from a
What was
rib
you
of
born
Adam.
into?
And from the rib of Adam, I'm telling you
You
right
was
now.
born into the
I'm
darkness.
telling you right now. And from okay, you saying it. Now
The
for
light
me to
was born
realize,
into the
for me
darkness.
to realize what you're saying, and my light from my eyes allow me to see the dark.
Facts.
Period.
Look at
both.
this.
No,
You
that's
know
the-
it's in reverse. It's in reverse.
No.
You saying it's reverse. You
That's
say it's reverse
backwards. It's
because before
backwards.
Abraham was, I am. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So Ab,
without
what's
Abraham,
Ab? What's
you
Ab?
would not be
What is
though.
Ab? What is
But
Ab?
without
Ab.
without
No, hold on, bro.
Abraham, you
What
wouldn't
is
be.
Ab? What is Ab though? Ab is before, right? AB. Ab. Before Abraham or Abraham, right?
Well, you can say
Abraham.
Ab.
I
You
am.
can say Abba. Abba is God. ABBA, that's God.
So, okay. So before Abraham was, I am.
God.
And folks don't get that Jesus is first. Period.
No, God is first.
Okay, let me say it this way. Word of God is first.
Right.
Okay, which
There
is
we go.
Jesus. Which is Jesus.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Okay.
Yes. I can agree to that. You're exactly right.
Because I'm the only one to realize that you're trying to do what you're trying to do with my mind, which is I am the Son of God. And I'm the only one to realize anything.
Hey, hey, look at this. You know where you put up your prayer hands? It's symbolic of you taking a dive into the deep end. And how long can you hold your breath before you come up to the other side? It's kind of like where you just said the light goes through your eyeballs. Yahweh, it's just like that.
Ain't ready for me because I can see
What we
myself.
doing?
It's the penetration of
doing
light
right
into
now.
the
We
darkness.
mind fucking. That's what we
Hey,
doing.
and to me, I like giving.
That's what we doing.
I like giving butt.
I wouldn't say
I like
so.
giving another man some butt. You feel what I'm saying? Because to me, he loves butt. You feel what I'm saying? And I
Hey,
don't
the
mind
butt,
handing
his
him
butt
some
head's out
because
there,
he's
but
going
I
to
ain't no
enjoy
butt
butt.
head.
He's going to enjoy it. He's going to like it. You feel what I'm saying? And he's going to
Yes.
smile. As long as he don't beat on me, right? He gets some
Right.
butt. He's happy, right?
Hey, look, Cook. They said as above, so below. Butt
Literally.
heads. You hear me?
Literally.
Straight
Jesus
up.
spitting in your face.
You
Jesus
split
ass
up
in your
top,
face,
just
and he's spitting in your damn face.
Ass above.
Yeah,
so below.
Jesus ass is in your face, right? Literally.
Like your lips going left and right is literally symbolic of the sky that connects with the ground. Shout out to Wisdom Seeker. He helped me see that. Like where you got this horizon line, that's your top lip and bottom lip is going left and right of your face. Where your teeth go vertical, you know, the cracks or the lines in your teeth, that's the cross.
Mm-hmm.
And where
White man we hate.
Look, the
We hate our
pearly,
teeth. Yeah,
white ass teeth. You hear me?
we hate our
But
damn teeth.
hey, look, it's like that where you see lips flapping, you can imagine just imagine your horizon line talking to you. If you can see the world is a dome, it's a skull, it's a school that you reside in.
Literally.
The
Cause you
mental.
in my mind. I'm the only one standing here.
Straight up. Soldier straight up standing here.
Couple
But
for
I don't
Abraham was. I
hey,
am.
it's gonna come to a point, you hear me? Where the tank, you know where that tank turn your way, and you gonna have to think. You hear me? You may be the tank, but it's gonna come a time where all eyes is gonna be on you, like Tupac was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, babies, I don't mean to change the conversation, but can y'all help me out with something?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do it.
Look, I know this female, right? She has a baby by two brothers. What would we call them children? What would them children call themselves? Cousins, sisters, brothers and sisters, cousins.
Oh shit.
They will always be
Yeah,
brothers.
like yeah, she got she's a young girl too, and she got like baby by
My
both
daddy is
brothers.
my brother. My daddy is my brother.
But what would the children call each other? You know, like would they call
Oh
themselves
shit.
like brothers,
They they
sisters, cousins?
they are brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, they
Well, we
gonna have
know
Like
to
you
that.
my
be.
sister. You my
Well,
sister.
yeah, I know that, baby,
That's
but
crazy.
Yeah.
you know
Even though we
how
got separate mamas and
we don't
separate
have to
daddies.
be
You,
kids all the
yeah,
time.
it's the
They
same thing.
brothers.
I'm
It's the same
confused.
Hey, to
thing.
tell the truth, I don't know how this gonna
They
work
the only
out.
one can
Yeah,
see.
me
Yeah,
too.
I
I'm
don't.
like, these kids gonna be confused. This is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they gonna have
No,
to
no,
fix
listen.
their
If they
mind.
go in the world, they can get
What she
confused.
say?
But they the only one that can see.
Facts. They're
What did she
brothers.
say?
You feel
Yeah,
what I'm
what would
saying?
they say? What would they?
To
I don't
me,
know.
that's my
I don't know
brother.
what you said,
They my
Tayi.
brothers, and
They
I ain't
gonna
never
be
seen them.
glitching. That
Same
it's gonna
mama.
be some glitches
We
in that
came from the
motherfucking
same womb.
family.
No. Listen, hold on. We thinking about it too hard. Just
Yeah,
like
Yeah, what she
Yahweh said.
say?
Listen, hold on. I'm about to make it simple as possible. Yahweh
please help.
just said it. Yahweh just said it. You my sister because we're in the same womb right now. They came from
Yes,
the same womb. That's
I'm just
still
the
their
last
brother.
time.
We ain't gotta go. You're going. You're thinking too far. You're thinking too
Yes,
far into what society would do. They can see it. They came from one womb.
they the only one that can see.
Yeah, but what about the fathers? You know how we
Listen,
call our
listen,
cousins
listen, listen. We all came from. We're living in one womb. You're my sister right now. So what
cousins.
I'm
Their
saying, they came
their
from one womb,
their daddies is brothers, which
But
right?
is
they're
their
not gonna do
brother.
that as
My
kids.
What
daddy on earth,
happened?
my daddy on earth is my brother.
Tayi, what did you say?
That's
It's this
fucking
young
crazy.
female. She has
It's your
two
brother.
brothers that is
Cause you
got
in the
babies
middle of it
by
all.
her, and I want to know what the kids is gonna be calling themselves.
Ho, ho, ho,
They're gonna
ho.
be like
You
daddy,
said
uncle, daddy.
two brothers by what? Two.
One
I don't
girl.
understand what you're
Women by
saying.
one girl. It's
Yeah.
two males. They brothers, and they got each one of them got a baby by her. I want to know what these kids gonna be calling themselves, like
At
sisters,
the same
brothers,
time or different times?
at the
At the
same time.
same time.
They,
At the same damn
Wait,
time.
wait, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa,
One
I
at
whoa.
a
know.
time.
Hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
So one girl was having
Uh-huh.
sex with two guys.
Which are brothers,
They the guys are brothers,
came from the same hoe.
and they had sex with the same girl,
Mm-hmm.
and she got pregnant.
By both of them. So she got two
No,
kids.
It's in the book. That's in
no.
the book though. That's the
She
story in the
didn't
Like
book.
get pregnant by both of them.
It's
no, like
possible.
the brother got
God
a
impregnated.
daughter,
God
and the
impregnated.
other brother got a daughter by her.
God impregnated her.
She didn't get pregnant by both of them. She only
God
got pregnant
impregnated
by
her.
This
one
was
of them.
two separate times.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't
She
get
God.
had
pregnant
one
by both
baby,
of them.
then had
He
another
said the
one.
Most
Cause
High impregnated her.
If
Most
she
High
if she
impregnated
have
every woman.
It's two
if she
children,
have
baby.
Facts.
she can have
It's
one
two
baby
children.
by one of them, and then have
Everyone is
one
a
baby
virgin
by the
birth.
other one.
That's
Everyone
But
how
she
she
is
did
can't
it.
a
have
virgin
baby by
birth.
both
Yes.
of them.
Yes, that's how she did it, babe.
Everyone has
Like
their own
each one of them
version,
got,
and
She
everyone is
had
a
yeah, each one of
virgin
them.
birth.
she
Because the Most
she
High
had one
impregnated
baby.
every woman.
She had one baby by one brother, and then had another baby by the other brother.
Right.
Oh,
The Most High.
well,
And I
shit.
want
I
to
don't
know
know what
like
they
what the
talking
yeah,
kids
about.
she
gonna call
chewed up
themselves,
some.
like cousins,
She just
brothers.
confused.
They're
The
not
most high
cousins.
sperm is sunlight, y'all.
Yeah,
But you
Sperm
know
is
how we
he
grow
just
up
confused.
calling
sperm is
cousins
sun,
cousins, y'all. We still do that
right?
today. I know my cousins, my
So
blood.
He just did something
your
wrong.
granddaddy's sperm is you. You are your granddaddy's sperm, which is the father, if
The
depends on how
baby's
you
not
look
gonna
at it,
understand
which
that, y'all.
is
I want to
the
know,
most
like,
high.
what
No, you
did they
telling the
know?
truth. You telling the truth that the most sun is sperm, y'all.
You
Sperm
gonna have
is
to
sunlight.
explain that to them babies because she did something real wrong.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
man, they are brothers. They
Man,
are
I
brothers. They
can't
are
say
Father,
it's
brothers.
wrong because
uncle,
I don't, yeah, I
all
don't
that.
want to go
see,
too deep.
let's say if I seen these two brothers
I feel
walk
you,
into a
King of
store,
Higher
right?
Self.
Walk into
Y'all
a
going
store,
too deep.
and I don't know nothing about the separate daddies. All I would see me is two
Mm-hmm.
brothers. I don't know nothing about nothing wicked in their family.
Right. They're
So
Right,
brothers.
right.
I'm
They
the one
came from
deciding
the
that it's
same
wicked.
womb. It's
I'm the
simple,
one that told
man.
myself I see wickedness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just see these two brothers walking in the store. I don't know the story you talking about.
Right,
So
right.
they two
Well,
brothers.
Yeah,
To
but
she
they
me,
gonna
got
know though.
two. She got two brothers.
Yeah,
But they know.
so
they gonna know.
so
They
to
gonna
me,
know.
Yeah,
God
yeah,
or the
that's what
Most
They're
I'm
High
still
saying. Like,
brothers,
brothers.
man.
or
Yeah,
Ray
they gonna know.
pregnated all women.
They
Ray
gonna no,
pregnated
no.
all
Hey
They
man,
women.
we
gonna
gonna take care of our
they
son.
gonna be
Everyone
Our
is
they
a
gonna be
daughter.
virgin
looking
birth
at it.
And see,
They gonna
that's
be
what the
looking
brother
at each
said.
other
Like,
like, what the fuck going
he
on?
said, I asked him, I said,
because if they go in the world, then they
yeah,
could be like, "What the fuck going on?" But if they
Right.
look at the truth of they self, then they
That'll
can
be
Facts.
see the
okay.
literal
and see,
truth.
all these kids was
Facts.
playing, right?
Man,
All
them
her kids was
them
playing
boys ain't
outside.
gonna be thinking
So,
about that shit.
But that
Don't
yeah,
let
man,
the
listen,
world
we think
fuck
we
you.
comprehend what people
Listen.
saying. We
man,
think we
this is,
comprehend. We think we comprehend when they say, "Yo, daddy, this, daddy, this, daddy." We think we comprehend that.
They ain't gonna look naturally
We
right
think
now.
we
Man,
know
Them
them
what
kids
people
boys
ain't
ain't
saying.
gonna
even
be
gonna
saying
think
that
We
about
shit,
think we
who's the
know
man.
what
dad and
people
who's
saying, and when we think we
Right.
know what
we
people
Them
saying, we
do.
boys
end up
gonna
at
be like,
concerts.
oh, what the
We end up
fuck?
at Jay
Your
Z
daddy?
concerts. We end up on panels.
Yeah.
When we think we know what people talking about, we end up on a damn panel.
It's like this, y'all. Let me help her out.
Yeah, help me out, baby.
It's like
Help-
this, right? They brothers, because we all brothers from another mother, period. First,
facts.
Yeah,
right?
I know that, baby.
Now, okay, now before that, now they brothers anyway, because they came out the same womb. That's what they saying.
Facts.
Mama, regardless. So regardless of what, like they brothers, right? Even me and my brothers who came from not the same womb, we came out the same what our fathers
Whole.
was, or what you would say,
The
right?
seed.
But we were
The same
still
whole.
brothers, right?
The
We
seed.
still that's still
Facts.
my sister, right? You still my sister no matter what. This is why I say my whole life I always looked at everybody like my brother and sister. Literal.
Mm-hmm.
So I would always love everyone. This is how I got so much respect where I was at, or love, because I always gave the love and honor as like I would treat my brothers or like my sons. I tell my sons like I'm y'all brother. I ain't y'all father. I'm y'all brother. Before anything, I'm y'all brother because y'all the son and I'm the son too. So that make us see eye to eye. We both here up high in the sky. We
Mm-hmm.
both from the
Facts.
ground up. Our toes
Yes.
from the feet up. We
Which is
up in the
B
sky.
Ra.
So
Brother
we
is
the
B
ones who
Rata.
sing and walked around high, right?
B Rata.
Right.
Brother.
So like
B
once
Ra.
they see that, like most people don't think that kids get it, but they really do
Tell
get
him.
it
They
because they
do.
They
naturally
got it.
say
They
They
know.
get it.
they naturally go around and say, "What up? That's my bro." They look out for
Mm-hmm.
the other brother around them
And they
because
see
they
that
really
brother
don't.
say
Already.
be
Yes,
brother. They see
yes,
brother say be brother and brother. The
yep,
child see that.
That's what I did as a child.
But if we train them to see brother, then they won't never say be brother.
yep,
It's the
yep.
labels, man. Don't feed them the labels, man. When you start labeling, oh no,
Exactly.
that's
Woo.
your cousin, that's
That's what
your
Jesus
whatever.
said.
Oh, don't do that. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what
You're going
Jesus
too
said.
far
See?
with the words. Everybody
Them
Cause
know
labels
better.
throwing us off.
it's remove
Yep. The
cuz.
labels is throwing us off. I said that earlier on the thing when we was
It's a
I told
fam.
Drops when we
It's a
start looking at our
family.
fingers
We
and
being
our
name
hands
branded.
as hands and
We
our
being
arms as
name branded.
arms instead of looking at ourselves as the body. Just looking
Whole.
at
Facts.
ourselves as the whole. What
Wholeness.
before they told us that we had ears and nose and fingers and hands,
You already
we was
had it.
already using it all. So this is what
Facts.
Already.
we're dealing with. So like,
So
damn,
how you notice my damn ears?
yep,
What
Hey,
Facts.
is you talking
hey,
about?
right.
hey, I got a question. Do y'all
Facts.
think it's just like say one apple on this planet is one apple, it's one orange, it's one banana, it's one pear, it's one peach. So why do we think it's millions of people?
Programming. I don't think that. I just see the ones alive, bro.
It's labels, man.
Bro,
Yeah,
I ain't never
I,
seen a
I
million
The
I've been
people.
spell.
I've
I
been
ain't
It's
eating
never
the
the
seen a
shit
million
same
y'all
one
and
people.
apple
you
my
eat
whole life.
and y'all talk about all the time. It's the spell, the word.
Literally.
Titles.
Right. I've been
I
We
eating the
don't think
we
same
that.
think
I
those
think
are
I
the
weird.
think that
same
we different.
orange.
That's the world. We word.
I don't think that white people are the same as us. I don't think that Mexicans are the same as us. I don't think Arabs the same as us. I don't think Japanese the same as us. I don't think
I don't
Russians the same as us. I don't think that none of them motherfuckers the same as us. I think that
not
we are all different people.
Yes, we are. Just like the
Now,
peach,
I'm gonna
the
say this.
peach is different from the pear.
I would see the
It serves a
blackbird.
purpose.
I would
Facts.
see
We all have our own individual vibrational purpose.
I
Yeah,
would see the
I ain't
pigeon.
saying we all look alike,
I
but
would
it's
see
Right.
go ahead,
the
Yahweh.
harvest bird, and I would see the bluebird, the woodpecker, and all of them eat together. All of them.
Yeah,
The
They
but
only
it
all
ain't
ones
trying
gonna
to
that they
get a
all.
don't fuck
But
worm.
they
with
ain't
is
gonna. But
us.
hey,
they
The
they
don't
only
not
know.
gonna
ones they
all
don't
mate
fuck with
together
is
though.
us. The
But they
only
not
ones
gonna
them
all
birds
mate
don't.
together though.
I get
But
what
the
you're saying, but
birds,
the
all the
only
birds not
ones
gonna
them
mate
birds
together
don't
though.
fuck with is us.
Because the
Hey,
cardinal
I
The
not
only
did
gonna
one I
mate
see.
with the
see
blue
different
jay.
color birds hanging
The
together
blue
with no
jay not
problem.
gonna
So
mate
to
with the
Hey,
me,
eagle.
to
The
me,
buzzard
when
ain't
that
gonna mate
bird,
with the
no,
eagle. They
hold on,
not
let me
gonna mate
explain this.
together.
When I see the black, I ain't talking about mating. You brought that up. I'm saying when I see that black bird and I see that other little bird that look like Horace I, I forgot the name of them. When I see them eating the same bread in the light, to
Same
me,
worm.
they can see that damn bread in the light and they eat it together,
Facts.
no matter
that's
what
right.
color they is.
I seen a
They not
vulture
gonna eat it
and
together.
a
They not
crow
gonna eat it
eating a
together
raccoon
Man,
together.
I
because
see it. I don't know. I'm talking
because
English. I apologize.
if one bird pull up and he eating it, another bird gonna pull up and say, "Get the fuck out of here," and he gonna take
No,
that bread.
That's
no,
not
no,
true.
no, no. That's
Hey,
what you
hey,
translate. That's
cook,
what
cook.
you
I promise.
translated.
I just saw it yesterday. It was a raccoon getting eaten. If it wasn't a crow, it was a raven. Now the raven was eating a raccoon with a vulture. I bullshit you not. Just saw it. It ain't been 24 hours since I seen this.
Yeah, he might have been. He might have got away with it,
And
but
that's what
them,
I'm
if
saying.
if if
They
if,
they'll
if enough
share if
buzzers pull up, they gonna chase his ass home.
they'll share if they eating like
Because
just
that
like you would
shadow
share
ain't
if you
light.
eating. But if it's hunger pains and
When a hawk fly
starvation
over,
going on, then they'll get territorial just like you would.
when a
But the
hawk,
thing is that the
I don't know.
territorial is not just a specific bird. I done seen a crow move a crow out the way. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
yeah,
Right.
It's not a specific bird that doesn't fuck with a bird. That's a whole nother
Facts.
I done
vibration.
seen little birds jump on bigger birds.
Right.
Yeah. So when a hawk fly over that shadow, you see that shadow, them little birds sees that. You feel what I'm saying? Which is shadow in their light, which is like you standing over somebody. Like I'm standing over you, you sitting on your porch, and I come stand over you. You kind of, I'm a
Right.
giant to you. People came out of their bed.
Yep. Looking down on you.
My birds
Ain't
here.
that look?
Literally.
Ain't that something that you on the ground but you overflow
Hmm.
if you get it
No one wants their light shadowed. You feel what I'm saying? Unless they choose to.
by the bully with the one-eyed system,
Yes.
two
A
face though.
mountain
The
blocking your
one-eyed
light.
system with two faces.
So the birds see that hawk fly over. They see that shadow fly over. I see it fly over as they see it. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right. Overflowing.
And when that shadow fly over, they'll fly up for defense. But if another bird fly over like them, they sit there.
That's right.
To me, that's
I'm
truly a
talking
word
birds
right
here,
there.
y'all.
That bird talk, man.
Yeah.
That's that bird walk.
Yeah, my birds here, y'all talking. They gonna talk back.
Amen.
We tweeting like a motherfucker.
They can see it. They watch us. Like I feed them every day. They
Yeah, I
watch
got three
us.
talking birds.
Literally.
We
They
all do
watch
get
us.
intrepid. We do
And they
get
know who feed them
intrepid.
and who don't.
Facts.
Oh yeah,
All they gotta do is hear your voice, they'll come. You don't have that.
that's it. Mm-hmm.
I've been doing it for years now.
That's so boy.
Birds
Hold
talk
on
to
now.
us more than we talk to them.
Yeah, they let me know when somebody coming up the steps in my room, everything.
All that.
Mm-hmm.
They let you know everything.
Yep.
They tell me when danger near, all that.
What direction,
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Yep.
And they literally fly over my truck everywhere I go and guide my truck. Birds outside.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, they guide my truck. They be in front of me flying, blazing while I'm driving and back.
Yeah.
And then, to
I
me, them
don't
the
know
same
about
birds from
birds,
when
but
you was
I know my
little.
dog will. My dog
Them
will
the
fuck
same
you up if you
birds
come around my house.
when you was a child.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Cause they
trained
follow
him to
the
do that
light.
though. I don't know if he'll naturally do it, but I trained him. If somebody come around, he'll fuck
Them the
your ass
children of
up.
those birds
He don't
when
even
you was a
bark.
child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my dog don't bark.
Yeah. It's
He
the
don't
He
same
will
bark?
not
birds.
bark. No, he will not bark. Now he'll bark and but if somebody comes close to the house, he would not bark. He'll creep up on your ass and eat your ass
That's what he
alive.
supposed to do.
Yeah, because I trained him that way. I don't know
Great.
if he'll naturally do that, but you
Oh,
know, yeah, I trained him that way. I sent him to school, and when he came back,
A
he was
slave.
a barker at first. I sent
He
him down
came
to
back a
school.
slave, cook.
When he came back,
He came
he
back a
didn't bark
slave,
no
bro.
more. Right. He
Bro, I'm
might
saying,
maybe he
yeah.
did.
He
Maybe
did,
he did.
cause to
But
me,
he
that's
was
what
a
that
slave to
is.
me.
That's
He was a
my
slave to
friend.
me.
That's not my pet, right?
guard
That's
dog.
my friend. So I'm gonna let him when I get one. I'm gonna let him move how he move.
Right.
And not
Accepting.
let him. That's the way
I
he move.
he is what he is.
Cause that's my friend.
Well, it's all about vibration, man.
You feel what I'm saying? Cause he gonna tell me when somebody at the door when I don't know they at the door, right? So that's my
Mm-hmm.
friend.
That's my friend, Dad.
That's not
He
my pet.
definitely a friend.
That's my
'Cause
friend.
I don't even talk. I
A
don't
pet
all
is
I
a
gotta
slave.
do is move my hand and he
Hmm.
recognize hand signals.
That's great.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
ain't
he
knocking it. It
recognize
protect
hand
your family
signals.
and stuff. I ain't knocking it.
And he will eat your ass alive if you
That's
Debo
come
do the
too
same
nice.
close.
thing,
And
though.
you won't
Debo
even see it.
Debo do the same thing, which is a slave. I know, y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
Baby.
Cause really
It's in
all
my
pets are
face.
slaves because they don't supposed to be pets in the first place.
That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
That's my friend.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to control no dog, and I don't want him controlling me.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, I'm halting
Well,
his life. Um,
yeah,
unless he
I
chooses.
do. Yeah, I do. I
Unless he
control the
chooses
fuck
to.
out of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And the minute he get out of control, I'm gonna blow his brains out. I'm gonna kill him right there on the spot.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, that sound like Brokeback Mountain, bro.
If he
Don't fight
disagree
You
with
feel, you
anything I
sound
do,
like,
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill
bro,
his
that
ass right
sound
there.
like leave the one behind because his leg broke, bro. Really?
No, if his leg broke, I'm gonna take him to the vet.
Well, that's what I'm
But
saying. Same thing.
if he disagree my command, I'm gonna shoot him and kill him right there on the
God
spot.
damn. Yeah, yeah, that's slavery.
You gonna know.
No,
Barely.
nigga, if you in my house and
He
you
might
don't obey my
realize,
rules,
bruh, you
I'ma fuck you
controlling me.
up.
He
Right.
might realize you
No, wait,
controlling
no,
me,
no, 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 no,
bruh.
no.
Like,
In my house, I'm the control adult.
see what I'm saying? He might
But see,
You
realize it
goddamn
though.
right.
Like, oh
In my
shit,
house,
something
I'm
don't
the
feel
control.
right.
So if
Like,
a nigga come in my house and he don't go by my rules, he gonna get fucked up or he gonna get the fuck
mm.
out. There's
That's what I'm
anybody.
getting
So
at it.
anybody that's in
Why
my
don't he
house
just
is a
get out
slave.
first instead of before he get fucked up? Just let him live. Let him live.
What you mean let him leave?
Like,
let
why
them
don't he
go.
just get out the house first?
Yeah,
And
let
then
them
if he
go.
don't,
What you
then
mean?
maybe you know the
What you
fucking
mean?
up. Maybe like
If
I'm
I just
saying, you
open
say
the
he getting
door?
fucked up or get out, and I'm saying why don't he get out first,
So
and
what
then
you
it won't be
saying?
no fucking up.
I just open up the door and let
It
him
won't
leave?
be no fucking up. It's like that slave. You
He
can't
not
let him
gonna
go, right?
leave.
The
He
Yeah.
demon
not
test,
gonna
right?
leave.
So the demons
If
say,
I let,
don't.
let me tell you something.
The
Let me tell you
demon.
something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If I open up my door right now, my dog, my
But if
presser, it's a press
Right.
canaria. If I
but
open
if he
my door right now, he gonna sit there and look
but if he
outside the door.
bullshitting, he might leave.
He not gonna leave. He not trained
I'm
to
saying you
leave.
saying that if he don't listen to you, right? Like if he don't listen to you, he might say, "Bro, I'm going out this month."
No, he not gonna leave. He not trained to leave.
No,
He
listen
not
what I'm
gonna
saying.
leave.
Listen what I'm saying. You saying that if he don't listen to you, he getting shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I'm saying, what if he don't listen to you, right? Because he maybe feel, I don't know, he maybe feel that I ain't listening, right? And you open the door, you like, bro, I'm out of this motherfucker,
You
bro.
already
Like I'm,
told me. You already
If
told
I
me.
open the
You
bro,
already
door,
I'm,
if
told
I
me
I'm
open the
about
out of
door,
this motherfucker. I don't
you
listen to
already
you
I
told
no
me
open the
more.
about
door.
Like,
you know,
If
you
I
gonna
open
whoop
the
my
door
ass,
and he
right?
leave out,
So
then I ain't gotta kill him. But
yeah,
if I
that's what I'm
open the
saying.
door
Let
and
him
he
leave
walk out, I
first,
ain't
and then,
gotta shoot him.
yeah, let him leave. Don't he ain't got to end his
Yeah.
life.
But if I open the door, he ain't gonna leave. He's not trained to do that.
No,
Well,
If
if
no,
I
he
I'm
open
ain't
the
saying,
door, he gonna
listening,
sit in
if he
front
ain't
of it.
listening, he
bro,
gonna
it
leave.
sound like the screwdriver. It
I'm
sound like
not
the
telling
screwdriver
him to
turned into a
leave.
hammer,
Hey,
bro. We
it
mad
I
at
would
sound
him.
have to
like
tell
We
him.
mad at the
I
screwdriver.
would have to
Like I
tell
don't know.
him. I would have to tell him to leave in order for him to go out the door. I gotta tell him to go. So if I just
But
open
I
the door, he gonna sit there.
but hold on, listen. You say if he don't
you
listen
got
to
him
you,
at,
so to me it's
got them
possible
orders.
I feel
No,
something
you're
not
not
right,
hearing
and I
me.
ain't listening today,
You're not
right? I ain't
hearing me.
listening
If I
today.
tell my dog, if I say sit down
But you
and
get
he don't
busy.
sit, if I say
Okay,
sit down and he don't
open the
sit,
door. I'm getting the hell up out of here.
I might kill him.
But what I'm saying is open the
You gonna
door, and I
slap the
might he
shit
say
out?
open the door. He
What am I
might say
opening the
I'm getting the
door
hell up
for?
out of here. You see
What
what
am
I'm
I
saying?
opening
Cause
the
he might
door
hear you saying
for?
that shit right now. He might hear you
What
saying
am
that
I
shit
opening
right
the
now,
door
bro.
for?
Bro,
What am I
he's
opening the
stupid.
door for?
You, you be beefing with
They
your
ain't stupid,
dog.
bro. They hear you saying that shit.
What am I opening the door for?
That nigga be beefing with
Well,
his
I'm
dog.
telling
Get
you,
it?
he hear you saying that.
Beefing with my dog.
Nigga
What you
said I
mean?
slap old
I'm
yellow
telling
up.
you, bro, he hear
I'm
that
not
shit,
beefing with my dog, nigga. You crazy? My dog is my
bro.
partner. He's sitting right here.
And he
No
hear it.
doubt.
Yeah, they.
He know what you saying.
Slap that Alaskan
Yeah, he know what
It's
I'm
Malamute up.
saying.
vibration,
his
bro.
dog
No,
said, his
it ain't
dog said, listen
no.
to this motherfucker, so he gonna kill me
It's a
if I don't do what he
canary.
said. Okay,
Right. Right.
Bro, he watching the
Right.
movies with you and
You know
everything,
that.
bro. He know what you talking.
Right.
Right. I hope he
You
do.
know how?
Okay,
You
y'all.
know.
Hey, I don't want to have nothing to do with it, bro. I'm good. Like,
Hey, hey, hey! Look at this shit. You know, like say when a motherfucker laying on the ground in the fetal position and he get kicked. That's a dog getting kicked, man. Don't kick the
Yeah.
dog. You hear me?
Nah, I don't abuse
I
my
know,
bro,
I
he
dog.
gonna
know
shoot
your
the shit
dog
out of
will
me
bite
one
the
day, bro.
shit out of me,
That's what I'm
huh?
hearing, bro. He gonna shoot the shit out
I
of me
don't
one day.
abuse him.
Like,
Yeah. I don't have
sound
to
like
Hey,
some
I
hey,
don't
cook
bullshit,
abuse my
dog
bro.
bite the
dog.
shit out of me.
Sound
I
like some
try to
bullshit,
kick
brother
it.
Cook. That's why I'm looking up at him, bro. That's brother
I
Cook.
don't touch him.
Sound
I
like some
don't touch him.
bullshit,
I
bro.
don't beat him
Like,
or none of that. He trained well. I paid good
okay,
money
y'all
for
see him
this
talking about
nigga to
mind
get
control and
trained
stuff.
Hey,
well.
Man, that dog said, I'm gonna put this shit together,
Let him put it
bro.
together.
they'll
Yeah.
I'm
block
running
your
the
kick.
fence tomorrow.
They'll
I'm
put
running
I'm
the
your
trying
fence
to
foot
tell them
tomorrow.
down.
that they hear us, bro.
I'm gonna see
They
if
hear
this
us.
He
They just
can't
don't
pull the
talk
trigger.
English.
good, but I'm gonna run.
They hear us. They just don't talk English.
He can't pull the trigger neither.
They
He ain't
hearing
got
us
no
all our damn
motherfucking
life.
posable.
They know what
He
sit
ain't got
mean.
no. He ain't
Man,
got no
it's
He
all
got a
posable thumb.
thumb.
vibration.
The
He
dog
ain't got
got a
no
They ain't
thumb.
posable
stupid.
thumb.
Ask
That
Snoop.
nigga ain't got no
Ask
posable
Snoop
thumb
Dogg
though.
if the dog got a
He ain't
Man,
thumb.
got
them
no
dogs
posable
understand
thumb.
vibration, bro.
Snoop
Bro,
gonna
he
say for
see,
Dog
he
ain't
shizzle.
got no
breathe.
posable
He breathe
thumb.
air. He see.
He
He walks the
cannot.
earth.
Snoop
He
Dogg's got
cannot
He
put
is
his
thumbs.
life.
motherfucking hose around the
Oh
trigger.
dog.
He
Man,
cannot
no.
put his
Snoop Dogg's
Oh
motherfucking
got
dog.
paws
thumbs
Oh
around
though.
the
dog.
trigger. He
Oh
don't got no
yeah. What you
Bad.
posable
say about my
thumb.
mom? Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Oh, dog.
I
yeah.
feel
Right?
sorry
Like,
for the litter. I feel sorry for her
yeah.
litter.
Feel sorry for your mother.
The
You feel
pregnant
me?
pig in the
For
alley.
your
I
mother.
feel sorry for her mother.
Yeah. Foolish.
I feel sorry for your litter too. Little old dog, you. Hey, they tell you they'll eat old
Some
dog
folks,
up.
yeah, they probably happy you
No
talking
pun
like that.
intended. Hey, no pun intended, but you know they hickory smoke a dog quicker than you thought you
Yes,
didn't
sir.
want your dog.
Yeah, hot dog.
They feel sorry for
Alright.
I I ain't right for that, am I? I'm gonna have
Love
some
life, love
I'm gonna
life. Cause
have
life
some
is love.
ninjas at my back door. You hear me? Have some ninjas at my back door talking about you. You said we eat Greyhound?
Oh, Lord.
Oh
You
yeah.
hear me?
You come around my house fucking with my dog, you gonna have to fuck with me. And you don't wanna fuck
Hey,
with
when
me.
you think about it, hey, when you look, hey, Cook, when you
That
think
dog might
about it,
just get a
man,
sniff on the outside and be
where
like, man,
I
I ain't
think it's
fucking
just
no
like
more.
put
I'm
the
on your side,
password on
like
your phone.
oh man, Huey,
Only you.
Huey, where you just said old dog, man. And that Chinese dude said that the old dog was a puppy out of a litter of, you hear me, a bitch mother. Real talk. Think
Security
about that
cameras only
shit.
watch you.
And they'll eat a dog up, man. I'm telling you, they'll eat a dog up, literally, like you eat chicken. See, we don't like it's pointed out that the black people love chicken. You feel me? But they don't want you to tell her that they love dog.
Hmm.
You hear me? So yeah, they will eat old dog. I'm telling you, man. This shit is it's
Hmm.
symbolic.
I don't know nothing about eating
And they feel
dogs
Yeah.
and
sorry
shit
And the
for
like
your
that.
mother.
password only
Straight
for
up.
you.
That's why old dog smoked his ass.
Hey, they
My
both on the
bad. I
same
just went
side. They
on
on
a
the same
rant.
side of that screen.
That shit made Kane drop the
They on
40,
the same side
Yahweh.
of that screen, bro. Hey, you stand right there like you shooting this.
And
You
he
stand
had
right there
hey,
like you shooting. You drop your 40. Who
and he
knows?
had the guest he had the guest shirt on too. No, you
Like a one
fucked
big
up.
ass shoulder. We all of them together. They all on the
This
same
shit is
side.
fucked up, man.
And Bison and
I
goddamn
done literally
Ken, where
seen
are you? They on the
Street
same
Fighter.
side of the screen, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
The bitches. Yep. On the other side of that glass on your ass,
Yeah.
huh?
I get you in something you ain't got shit to do with.
We had a bubble eye lens in the house in the 70s, 80s, 60s. How far the TV go back? We had that
The
bubble eye
days of
lens
Noah.
in the living room. God damn.
I'm telling you. They already had this stuff, y'all. When they after the flood, the stuff was still there. TVs was still there, y'all.
Hey, hey, and look at this. You know, the story of Noah is it's
Yeah.
you. It's the story of you. It's you, the boat, the baby coming through
Yep.
the
Mm-hmm.
mother.
The
You know,
waters.
Who
from
just
one
said
side
that?
to the other.
You baby
Yeah.
brother.
M- Yeah, like say where you say you could do the dead man's float
They
in the
blew the nose
body
off the
of water.
statues.
That's the
But
living
check
man's
this.
boat.
They took our
Yeah,
nose
that's a
off
living man's
Hey,
and
boat.
gave
Martha.
and used our ears, eyes, and mouth. They took our nose and used our eyes,
And
ears,
that's
and
yeah,
mouth.
that's Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
That's the ark that Noah built was inside of your body, mama.
I know, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
I
took our
know,
nose.
baby.
They blew the
I
nose
like
off
the
the
way you
statue.
speak that. My
What's
That's
God,
right.
that?
that's great.
They took our nose off and used our eyes, ears, and mouth, and took our nose out of it.
Hey, that was deep too, or right in our face.
Wait,
But
hold
you
on, hold
said
on,
that
hold
the
on,
Titanic,
hold. Are
the
you saying
Titanic.
that the Sphinx? Are you saying that the Sphinx was Noah's Ark?
I'm
Yeah,
not talking
like
about the Sphinx on
Noah,
He
Earth.
put that shit deeper,
Noah.
man.
Look, Noah's Ark is literally like say your rib cage from the back, how it arches up and it go around. Y'all know that move you do while you swimming.
Mm-hmm.
They call it the dead man's
Mm-hmm.
float, but it's really the living man's
Wow.
boat,
Mm.
Okay, so
and
how
that's
do
the
you
baby
Wow.
explain?
There you
come
Okay,
go.
out.
It's just
so
a
how do you
manger.
explain?
Say
How do
that
you explain
again.
him putting every animal in that two by two?
There you
Do
go,
you
bro. You
have
talking
every
It's
you
animal
talking
in you two
spiritual.
by two?
look,
We're talking spiritual.
look, look,
You talking
look.
No,
earth.
I'm
Where
talking about
you can
physical.
look at your
That's what
No,
I'm
no,
saying.
no,
You
no.
talking
We
earth.
yeah.
talking
Look,
I'm talking
spiritual,
spiritual.
right?
hey,
No, I'm not
hey,
talking
and
about
before
nothing
physical,
spiritual.
it's
I'm talking
all
about
spiritual.
physical.
No, we
I'm talking
talking
about
spiritual. No,
physical.
listen. I
Look,
see
I'm
the two
talking
birds.
physical.
I'm
Noah's
telling.
Ark.
Let me explain to you. Cause I
He
get what you're
said
saying.
you put every animal on there two by two. Do
Yes,
you have every animal in you two by two?
literally,
Look, let me tell you. Look,
literally,
hey,
Do
you
you
go
have
ahead
I
right
every
have
after
two
this,
animal in
eyes.
you
Yahweh.
I
two by
have
two?
two
Yes
feet.
or
I have
no?
two
literally,
Yes, you
indexes. I
do.
have two
You
Literally.
thumbs. I
do.
have two
Every
for you
pinkies.
seen
look,
I
me, you
Go
have
have seen
two
the
live.
Father.
arms. I have
For
two
if
Go
you have seen the
fingers. I
live.
have
Father,
two
you have
Go
eyes.
seen the Father,
live.
and you see your
Go
mama and your
live.
daddy, which is the two of two.
Go
You see the
live. Go
yeah.
live and show me two birds two by two. Show me two lions two by two. Show me every animal two by two in you. Go live right now. Let me see it. And
oh,
I
okay.
believe
Look,
it.
look, I'll go
Go
live right
live.
now
I want to
with you.
see the camera.
Look, listen.
We're
Don't
talking
bark at
spiritual.
me. Now
We're
hold
talking
up. All right,
Spirit.
your heart is symbolic of a bird in a cage.
Facts.
Your
That ain't what
ribs
the
is a
book
cage.
said.
Your
You
That
lungs
ain't
hear
are
me?
what
the
the book
There-
wings.
said.
Yes.
look,
No.
we talking
look. Hey,
spiritual.
I'm the
Forget
book.
about
I'm the
that.
book. Listen to me.
No, you
Listen
not.
to me real quick,
You
Cook.
not the
I'm the
Holy
book,
Bible.
Cook.
Are you the Holy
Listen.
Bible?
Okay,
Yes.
so look.
Are
So
you the Holy
where you
Bible?
want me to get this book from? You
Are
Holy
you
talking
the
Bible,
about?
the
Holy
word of God.
Bible? Are you the
I
Look,
Holy
am.
Bible?
I am.
hey, G, I'm telling
Are
you,
you?
simplistic truth. You hear me? Now, if you don't want to be quiet and
I'm
listen up
listening.
real quick, that's your problem.
I'm listening.
It's simple. We been building. Now I'm gonna tell you, your heart is symbolic of a bird. Your very brain and your skull is symbolic of an egg. You birth ideas out of this thing when you crack it open. You know your mind where
See,
you
Mm-hmm.
open your mind.
I can agree to
Okay,
that.
that's two birds right there.
But I
That's
don't. I
two
don't
birds
think
in the
that it's
one
two
stone.
birds
That's your
though.
body.
I
Now
don't think
listen
it's two
up.
birds though.
birds on earth. That's the birds you talking about.
Right.
Look,
We
Well,
talking
what the fuck
spiritual
bird
look,
he
birds.
talking about
look.
then?
I'm gonna give you
Spiritual
another one.
birds.
A spiritual bird. Oh my God.
Yes.
What you talking
Yes.
about? The phoenix?
I'm saying no. Let me explain spiritual bird. When I walk, when I walk,
It's too
when I
many
walk, yeah, it
questions
is
and
the
ain't
phoenix. It
nobody
is
listening to
the
the
same thing.
answer.
When I walk,
You
I
hear
am
me?
flying.
It's
When I walk, my mind is flying. My nose is flying. I can fly through the air, and smell, right?
facts.
Spiritual bird.
Windy. I fly across the planet.
I can
Yes.
show it to you. I think.
Hey, and just saying mentally, like you Mason say, y'all some traveling men. So we flying
You
through
thought.
thought.
Facts.
You hear me? This how I can do a lot on this planet, and I'll come home
I am the
still
bird.
intact where
Yes, sir.
everybody jumping off the damn mountains. You hear me? I'll jump off the mountain in my mind. You hear me? You feel me? I'll go parasailing there. I bet you I'll be a lot safer than those who putting themselves in danger trying to have fun in this fucking,
Stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
this stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? So it's like the whole thing with you being symbolic and your body is the boat that all those animals are in. You know what I mean?
No, I don't
Now
know what
you
you
got a
mean.
left and right.
An
This
arc
is
is
this
also
is in
energy. You touch somebody,
the
you can
the
shock
two
yourself.
the
It's
two
just arc.
the two of everything. You got a left
Mm-hmm.
and right brain. You know the inside of your skull. If you can crack your skull open, you could look at the back of your brain
Who
and you will
knows what
see the
people
face
saying
of an
to you?
elephant. This where you get that Hindu.
That's not what the book
This where you
said.
get that Hindu
That's not
Who
what
painting
the
of that
book
knows what it's
elephant
say.
with
saying
the.
to you?
The
Hold
book
on, man. I'm
say
just
the
trying
It
to
book
says
tell
an
you
says
arc.
about
two
the
of
the
every
It
animals
don't
that
say
animal.
reside
boat.
within you.
It's arc.
It said two of
It
every
might be talking
animal.
about electricity.
Oh my
I
goodness.
have
See,
two of
see,
everything.
It might be
this
talking
is
about a memory
symbolic.
card.
You
Yeah,
got
this
two
is
of everything
symbolic.
on your body.
It might be
Yeah,
speaking on a memory
it's
What the
card.
I
symbolic
lion
am
and
the
got
ark.
four.
sarcasm.
I am the
Lion got
ark.
four.
Yes, you are. You are
Yes,
the
memory
art.
So
card.
And
so I
every
have two of
every
everything.
animal.
Brother Cook, I think you would have seen it on
Yeah,
Which
Kufa's
is
yeah.
Jesus.
art.
I don't
So
know what they
let's
talking about.
still
I
put
don't know
up.
what the hell they
Which is
talking about.
Deuce.
Did
Deuce
you hear
is
me,
Zeus.
You are what
Brother
you
Cook?
eat.
Jesus.
Oh
You
man.
are
You hear
what
me,
you
baby?
eat. So eat some chicken,
I hear you,
all of that.
Saeed.
Yeah, on Khufu,
Go
like
ahead,
Khufu's
mama.
boat is still built. So if y'all want to look up Khufu's boat and study Noah's boat, you would see what I'm talking about. All them animals and people would have fitted on Khufu's boat because it's
Which is
still
you.
built. It's still built today. You
Which is
can't find
you.
Noah's boat. Okay, they
Because
don't have
it's
Noah's
you.
boat unless you literally want to go like with Cosmos and use it as
You is
spirituality.
the Noah,
It's
right?
the
Like
only way we
I was
I am
just
the
how
ark.
speaking.
y'all
I
used
am
to.
I
the
was just
ark of the
speaking on the
covenant.
note.
But
The reason why it's Noah,
but he wanted to know about a human, like a real boat, a
yeah,
real
but
ark,
but
a
we're not
real
getting. We talking the English. We talking
Khufu.
today. The
Yeah.
Bible is for the Kemeticans today. today, because that A is that bull. You turn the A upside down, you see that bull head, right?
But when you talking about a boat cook that like
Or
really
you also
like
see a
you put
left.
all
You
these
see the
animals
first
on,
letter
Yes,
of the Hebrew
yes.
alphabet.
I'm
that's
You
talking
why I
see a
about
was
the
left.
boat.
explaining. Yeah, I knew that's what you
Or
was
I'm
talking
olive.
talking
about.
about that
So
boat
that's why I
that you
said
talking
Kufi's
about, and
boat.
it had real
Where you
Yeah, it
see
animals
it
had
on
at?
it.
real animals
Where you
on this
see it
boat.
at though? Where you see it at in person?
Pull it up.
No, listen
I've
to what I'm
already
saying. No,
been
no,
on
no,
it,
ma'am.
babe.
No, no, hold up, ma'am. Hold up. Hold y'all. Please
I've
don't
been
fall
on
for
it
this. Please,
spiritually.
no, please don't fall for this. Please don't fall for this. Please don't.
Uh-huh.
Please,
Hey,
please.
Go ahead, y'all.
hey,
Because to
Go
me
ahead,
look,
that's
y'all.
paint.
look, this
I'm
Wait,
gonna
wait,
go and
wait.
tell you
One at
that's
a time.
paint,
No,
right?
that ain't
You feel?
paint. That ain't paint.
That
That
ain't
ain't
paint.
paint. What you
Okay,
talking
my
about?
fault,
hold
my
up.
fault, bro.
I
Business.
can maybe prove it. Because to me, you telling me you're standing right there, you can touch the wood or whatever it's made of. You can touch it with your physical hand. You
If you
telling
go
me that.
there,
That's what you're telling me, right?
if you go there,
If you go there. So to me, you're seeing paint or painted light.
No,
You
no,
seeing
no,
light?
she didn't
You
see
seeing
paint. She was there.
no, I ain't talking about that
yeah,
scene. I ain't talking about
on
that
it.
scene. I ain't talking about I'm talking about if I could go look this boat up physically, called paint.
Google it
And
right
I'm
now.
saying what I'm saying is I am the boat. And I feel
Yeah,
that on those walls or those
yeah, we know
painted
that part,
images
baby.
that we seeing, we seeing what we call boat in educated terms. But I see that those people are in me. That's paint.
Mm-hmm.
Even that painting. I see, you feel what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
am the boat
yeah, we know that.
and
But
the
Cook
bird.
wanted to know about the human boat, like the real boat, like
Right,
you know what?
It's
right.
literal. It is the human boat. I'm speaking on me.
No,
Man, you
No,
the
looking
only
at,
way you can
listen,
speak
y'all,
on you,
listen.
the only
Jesus
way you
said,
can speak on you,
Jesus,
the only way you
Jesus
can
said,
speak on
I'm gonna
you
go to
is
the
if
scripture,
you
right?
can show.
I'm gonna go to the scripture.
Let's
Jesus
go to the
said
scripture
that
where it talk
those are
about two
that
by
is
two,
made of wood,
two
rock,
by
and
two,
metal. Hold on, let me finish. It's
two
made of
by
wood.
two.
It's made of wood, rock, and metal, which it has
What
no
about the
life in it.
animals?
No, hold up.
What about
It
the
has
animals? It
it
said
has
two by
no
two.
life in it. It has no life in what you're
The
pointing out.
animals
Like,
had
okay,
life.
look up your picture
They
you talking
called
about.
two by two.
Okay, and I
I ain't
see
gotta
them.
see no
I
picture.
see them. I see them with my own eyes, literally.
Do you have two giraffes in you?
No, see, there you go. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Do you have two
No,
lions
hold
in
on,
you?
brother. No, brother, this is what I'm talking about.
Do
This
you
is what
have
I'm
two
talking about with
lions
y'all,
in
bro.
you?
You gonna challenge me with giraffes, and I'm
Do
gonna
you
step
have
to you
two
to
lions
question.
in you?
Listen, let me answer,
Do you
and that's
have
how I know
two
you.
ants in
This,
you?
but I won't. But I can't answer because my
Do you
answer gonna
have two
crush
dogs
your
in you?
my answer gonna crush your questioning.
All right,
Like
Hey,
let me try
literally,
hey,
this with
hey,
my
y'all.
listen.
answer gonna crush it.
It's
Let's
Like
have a great build.
literally.
Hold on.
hey,
Let's have a great build, y'all. Let's build. Let's keep
You
it
don't
building. Let
have
me
two by two, brother.
two
To
by
me,
two.
you
Look,
talking
my
about. As a
fault,
matter of
my
fact,
fault.
I have seen a
no, you
giraffe
good.
in real life,
Ain't no
and
fault.
I
No fault.
did
No fault.
see
Not fault.
two giraffes. I've seen two pit bulls, one with nuts, one without.
See, hey, look, where
Have you
where
I
seen
where a
two
lot of
giraffes?
people ain't
They,
going.
you went over their
I seen a
heads.
pit
Look,
You went
bull
a
with
over.
lot of
nuts.
people ain't
I
gonna
seen
Have you
a
accept
pit
it.
You
seen
bull
went
two
with
over their
nuts
elephants?
heads.
and a pit bull without nuts. I seen it.
Have you seen two elephants?
You
I
went
seen
over
an
their
elephant
Hey,
heads,
with
look,
Yahweh.
these.
nuts, and I seen an
Have you
elephant
seen two
without nuts.
crocodiles? Have you
I seen
seen
a
two
crocodile
crocodiles?
with
Hey,
nuts and a crocodile without nuts. Yes,
Are they in you?
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
yes,
You over there.
hey, look
cause
at
I
They don't
this.
get
seen
it,
them.
Yahweh.
Bro, oh my goodness. I'm the only
Yahweh.
motherfucker can
Look at
see.
this. Where you got these
That's why I can
animals?
respond to
These
you because I
animals
seen
are
them in
being
me.
born.
Bro, I'm stupid.
Hey, let
These
me help you
animals
out.
are
I'm
being
Let me
stupid.
help
born
you
I'm
out
just
like
sorry,
this.
like
brother
Let me
you,
Cook.
help you
because
I'm
like
the
this.
stupid.
Let
animals.
me help you like this. Let's try it this way. Cook. Let's try it this way. All right. Now, I am me. You are you. Right? Right? Now, on the other side of you, you are I. Right? Right? On the
Right.
other side of you, maybe on the outside or the inside, whichever you consider you in, you might be on the outside of you. So on the other
I.
side of you, you might be inside of I or I, right? Which is I. He got knocked off.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm trying to tell him is that you got two fingers, two thumbs. I mean, you got two
Mm-hmm.
pinkies, you got two
Mm-hmm.
ears, right? That
Mm-hmm.
might be on the outside of you if you on the inside. But on the other side of I, which is you on the outside of you, There was. It was all inside of you, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, animal with just and I'm in all and a mall. And I'm in a mall. I'm in a mall or might be a mall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, a building where everybody was in roaming around. I'm in a mall, which is an
Class up.
all of animal, animal, which is male, which is fee and male, feminine male,
Mm-hmm.
which is he's or she's. She is he. You've been inside of he and she,
Mm-hmm.
which you was on the boat and it was
Facts.
just supposed to be two where you was
Born of
supposed to
water
be
and a
at,
spirit.
where it was yes,
Facts.
two energies.
Facts. Mic drop.
Hey, and look at
Amen.
this. You know why they can tell you that you come from the monkey? Because you can see a monkey
Mm-hmm.
here with you. You hear me? It's a whole different part of evolution that's not on your level, but it got a face just like you. It got a left and right eye, a fucking
Right?
nostril, a skull,
Yep.
brain, jaw,
And
teeth,
humans
and
told
it got to do
you
what it got
you
to
look
do,
like
just like
this.
you.
You don't
You
know if
hear
you
me?
look like the monkey or
So
not.
so like it or not, right. Look, like it or not, that monkey got a face just like you,
Mm-hmm.
and he pick his nose too. Y'all come from the same spiritual
Yes.
realm that forms the physical one.
Porch
You know what I
monkey,
mean?
which is the key moon, the mind
Yeah, the
key.
monkey.
The mind
That's not a
key.
monkey. I'm
Yes,
the monkey.
yes.
Hey, Huey, R. Cook
Facts.
said drop the link
And
again.
yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
I didn't
Hey,
even peep where I was
mind
going. But
key.
yeah, that's all butter.
Hey, mind.
Animal. I ain't even peeped that. Damn,
The
you
animation,
know,
the true animation.
I'm in all.
Us.
Yeah. I didn't seen, I don't know what the name of that monkey is, but it had a all
The
even, just
eyes see
like,
no evil, hear no evil,
you
hear no
know,
evil. Will
certain
they prick
people
your
who
nose?
had I seen.
Will they knock your nose off?
Mm.
You feel what I'm
Oh.
saying?
And- Yep, and they put your ass in the state of the dumb,
Yes.
the
And use your
dumb
eyes,
monkey.
ears, and mouth, and that's it. Don't use your nose. What you know?
Yep, yep. You can't see this. What's going? Yep,
Knocking the nose off.
facts. They
Off the
reduce you
Sphinx.
to that monkey. That's why they called us the monkey. Facts. Why not compare you to what I done reduced you to and say you come from it because
Yes.
you done been dumbed
Education.
down. You very strong and spiritual. Is why this shit done lasted so long, man. We would have been and broke, and they wouldn't have nothing to feed off if we wasn't stronger than we know we are.
Yeah. Had to put us to sleep first.
Deep one.
Mm.
And that's the best thing that guys do. Like I came up with that
Put ourselves to
saying,
sleep.
like,
Because we
yeah,
came off the
we
mount.
sleep
We
right
came out
now.
reality or Israel.
We vibrate meditation that's sleep and it's these dreams that's manifested, you know. I'll be kind of wondering if I could, graduate or pass, like you were saying, Cook, like where I think I'm going when I put this body down. I hope I can, go forward to making my own creation like this one and be the God I'm supposed to be, like my
Yeah.
God that
I
created
feel it's
me.
the same as if you the father of your child on earth.
Man, look, and that's just like that. Where it's like say you got the same red apple, you could say it's a million of them, a billion of them that grow, but this is the same apple. You know what I mean? It's the same one apple, and that goes for us. We the same
Mm-hmm.
man
In
and
the
the
temple.
same woman.
Because no one
You
is
know what I
outside.
mean? But we counting up right. We counting up amounts in numbers of people in
This
mass
how
like
we
it's
would
not one
communicate with each
body
other. Like
mass.
this.
Okay, so
Straight
basically,
up.
what y'all saying is every human being on this plane is the same. One body. Is that what y'all saying?
That I
Yeah,
seen alive.
we all
I ain't talking about painted
we all
videos. I ain't talking about
I ain't
books.
talking about
I
none
ain't,
of that.
I'm talking about
I'm
what
talking
I
about the
seen
man that
walk
you
the
see.
earth. Yeah, the
So
ones
when
that I
you
seen
see
walk.
when you see a white man
I
or an
agree.
Arab man or a China man, you say that you are the exact same man as he.
I
No, we're not saying
say
that.
I'm the only one
We're
that can
saying
see them. So they are
yeah,
inside of
yeah.
me.
Like I feel you. Look,
Oh,
what
hold
I'm
on, hold
saying
on.
is
That
we
shit too
all
So the
deep,
have
man.
China
eyes.
man, the
Look,
China man
hold
is
on
inside
real
of
quick.
me.
Just let
Have
me
I
answer.
seen the China man though? Hold up.
No,
Question
listen.
is first. Have I witnessed the China man?
Yeah, I seen him. Yeah,
I
I did
don't
my
know if he
eyes and
China
I ate
man.
his ass up. I
That's what
know
y'all
just how
say
he
out
look.
there.
Tight eyes. I don't know.
No,
That's what they.
man.
Yeah.
You
No.
feel what I'm
Look,
saying?
what I'm
Because he
saying.
never
Just let me
told
get what
me
I'm
I'm
saying out
China
the way.
man.
Everybody
You can
has.
look at him and tell he different.
No, see, that's what I'm
Look.
saying.
What
See,
I'm
that's what
saying.
you
You
telling me in
tell me
English.
that.
You
So
translating
you
something to
gonna
me.
see him.
You,
So what you
Cook.
saying is you
I'm
can't
saying if
look at
I'm the
another
red
nigga and
apple.
tell him
Look.
different.
I don't know what you're
Look. If the
talking
red
about. I
apple
don't know
represented
you.
the
So you
so-called black man.
You
got
feel
a
what I'm
red
saying?
apple and a green apple. You can't tell the difference between the two.
Look.
Well, like you watch the video with Percentage
Yes.
Drop.
Now
Percentage
the
Drop was
China
breaking
man to
All
down
be
the
the
right,
colors,
green
right?
you
apple.
know what the
So your
The
difference
red
China
is.
might be
man to be the
purple, my
green
purple might
apple.
be red, and we
Okay,
So
that's
don't
what I'm
know.
That's too
saying.
I
deep.
don't know
That's
you.
too
Everybody
I
got an
don't.
deep
I
apple.
right
don't
there.
know
Now
Still
you.
that's a whole
You
different.
feel what
nother
I'm saying?
conversation.
Still different.
No, it's the same because I don't know you.
No, it ain't.
You
No, it
No.
ain't.
translating what
Oh,
you
that's so
translating
deep,
what you
Gotta be
Yahweh.
different.
feel. You
It's
That's
translating
different
what
so
you
simply
that's
feel
because
in
so
it's
English.
deep.
different
You try.
because simply because you see two different things. So that make it different right off the rip. If you got a red apple and a green apple, it's
See, this what I'm
different
talking
right
about. But
off the
only you
top.
know what a red apple look like. Only you know what a green apple look like.
Exactly.
Facts.
So I know that it's a difference.
So you say it's a difference.
A blind man want a
You.
blind man ain't gonna he ain't gonna
Facts.
see the green or red. He gonna smell the sour apple and he gonna smell the sweet.
Okay,
Facts.
so what he gonna do though?
Period.
If he can't see,
He gonna know it's
The
an
Facts.
red
if he
apple
apple.
was
can't
once
see, if
green.
he
The
can't
red
see,
apple was
he's
once
still gonna
green,
be able to
yellow,
use the
orange.
senses though.
Bruh.
He's still gonna be able to
The
use
red
the
apple was
senses.
once
So
green
if he can't
though.
see the difference, he gonna bite that motherfucker and he gonna say, "Oh, wait a minute, this
The red
sour
apple,
and this
yep.
sweet,"
I
And
just
and
I
he
let
said
it
gonna
that.
sit
be
there
able to
and it
tell the
turned
You
difference.
red.
saying
And I
what I
let it
just
sit in the
said.
window and it turned red. And I still ate it.
That's a
So to
lie.
me, I still
That's a
see it. Yes,
lie
no, it's
because
not. No,
Granny
it's not.
Smith apples
I
Granny
ain't say
Smith
you talking
apples stay
about Granny
green
Smith
from the
apples.
time they
Oh
get
my
here to the
goodness,
time they
y'all.
ripe.
Oh
What
my
are you talking about,
goodness.
bro?
You the one talking about
All
Granny
apples
Smith
don't
apples.
turn
I'm
colors.
not. I didn't know you were talking about Granny Smith apples. Oh my goodness.
You
Cooking.
Only
just
you
said
know
that
Cook
you.
all apples
Only
cooking
are
you
this
know
different.
you talking
You
about
motherfucker.
just
goddamn
said
Granny
all
Smith apples.
different.
I don't know you, nigga. And I'm
You
telling you.
said that an apple turned from red to green. I'm telling you that
Yes,
all of them
yes.
don't.
I watched
No,
the
they
apple.
don't.
I ain't say all
No,
of
they
them. You
don't.
the one talking about
I
Granny
see.
Smith or whatever you
I
talking.
done
I'm
seen
telling you
yellow
my life.
apples.
I'm telling you what
What you
I
talking
see.
about? One
Cook.
apple? Nigga,
I
we got
can't.
one apple.
No, I'm telling you what I
I'm
seen on
telling you
apple
that
tree.
a
No,
Granny
listen.
Smith
I ain't
apple
talking
is
about no
green from the
grocery
time
store.
it
I'm
born
talking
out
about
the
literal
outside.
tree. I'm talking about a tree
I'm
that
I
grows
talking
from the
seen
about it.
earth.
black
I'm talking about
apples.
a
I'm
tree that
talking
grows
about
from
it.
the earth that got something called apples on it.
I'm talking about it.
You ain't
You talking
seen the
about
black
grocery store
apples.
apples.
No, no, I'm not.
You
I'm
seen
talking
Granny
about if
Smith
you get a
apples grow in
red
person.
apple, some red apples from the time the motherfuckers come out the tree, they red. From the
I
time
don't
they
know nothing
die, they
about that.
red.
I don't know nothing
Some
about that.
some apples from the
Crab
time they green,
you
from the
ever had crab
time they
apples
come out,
before?
they green,
Crab apples
and
are
the time they
green
die, they
and then
green.
they turn red. Crab apples
That's
are
that one.
green and then they turn red.
What about
Tomatoes are
Granny Smith
green, then
apples?
they
What
turn
about
red.
Granny?
Bananas are green, then they turn yellow.
Not
I
all
can go
tomatoes,
on and on.
not
I
all
can I can
tomatoes
go on
start
from
off
what I
red.
witnessed. From
Not
what
all
I
to,
witnessed,
I'm
from
telling
what
you what
I
I
They be
witnessed,
witnessed.
cooking.
from what
Not all
I don't know what you're
tomatoes
talking
start off
about. I'm
red.
telling you, I don't know you. I don't know you. I'm telling
Bro,
you.
you lying. You
I don't
lying.
know you, and I'm only talking about my experience. I
You
don't know
lying.
you. I don't know
You
what you know.
lying.
I don't
You
know
lying.
you.
Because
What
all
I'm telling
happened
you.
tomatoes
to
don't
you?
start off red.
What you cooking?
I ain't say
All
that. I
tomatoes don't
said
start
to.
off red.
I ain't say
Some
they
of them
start off
motherfuckers
red,
start off green and
bruh.
they end up green.
I can't
Is that what you?
imagine
That
Brother
is what
Cook
you just
acting this
said.
way.
Hey,
No, I
man, y'all
didn't.
That what
talking
you just
No,
about
I
the
said.
did
You
not.
fucking
same.
up.
Brother
Peace to
Cook, I
you,
can't believe
Ra.
you acting
What's
this
up,
way.
Ra?
You
Sis?
fucking up.
Talk the same.
You
Yes, sir.
said
Peace,
Yes.
Ra.
What's
that
up,
Amen,
Raul?
society. I
all
fucked
them. You
up.
said that all
I
them
know I
shit
fucked
changed
up.
And
I
I'm
know I
telling
fucked
you
up.
that they don't
I know I done
change.
fucked up. I
I'm
know I
telling you
fucked up.
that
Minister
that
I know I done
Desire.
fucked
tomato
up.
About the
that start
I
same.
know I
off
done fucked
green
up.
and it end
Cooked
up
I know I
red,
pineapple,
fucked
green
up.
it don't
apple, and
change
red
I
from
know I done
apple.
red to
fucked up.
green. It don't
I
And
know I
change.
fucked
always
up.
cooking
I
on
know
red
I done
apple,
fucked
green
up.
Right.
apple.
I
That's
know I
Start the
fucked
red.
up.
yes,
And
Green
I
is
know I
red.
done fucked up.
yes,
And I'm saying,
yes.
okay, I step forward to say I fucked up. So give me my punishment or whatever penalty or whatever I need to receive, and I will receive it with joy. And step the fuck
See,
up
because you
off of what the
said
fuck you
that you
talking.
bought the bottle of beer
I'm
at
trying to hurry up and get up off of this
7
bullshit with
o'clock,
you.
and
Hey man, y'all
you
saying the same
said
thing.
that you
No, we're not saying the
I
same
respect,
thing.
fucked
We're
y'all.
up.
not saying
What's
the
up
I'm
same
with you,
thing.
telling you.
Raul?
Even though I ain't say that, oh, because I love this shit. I ain't say that, but I did say tomato start off red, even though I ain't
Hey,
say
what's
that
going
shit.
on,
But
King?
hey,
And
but
all
tomato start off.
tomatoes, and you
What's
lie
going
right
on, bro?
there.
Peace and
Wow,
You
love to
lie
you.
We
with
right
the
about to
like
get
there.
with
it
the ex-wife,
together.
You
bro.
lie right there.
I wouldn't even
You lie
felt nothing.
right
I
there
wouldn't have
because
felt
all
shit. I
tomatoes
wouldn't have
don't
felt.
start off red.
I wouldn't have
All
felt
tomatoes
shit.
don't start off
I
red.
wouldn't have
Some of
felt
them motherfuckers
nothing.
start off
I
green.
wouldn't have felt
So you
nothing.
lied.
I wouldn't have
You
I'ma
felt
lying
just
right
I'ma
shit.
there.
just wake up
I wouldn't
tomorrow
have
and
felt
ask my
nothing.
son what he
I
Hey,
wouldn't
I
have
think.
want to know
felt
what
Lying
you
right
guys
there.
think.
nothing.
This the
You
Cause to
thing,
can say
me,
man.
all
I'm
you
making
want.
you talk. Like
Hold on,
You
hold
not
on, hold on,
you
hold
not
on.
Okay,
lying.
what's
Let me try
that,
to
You
put
not
Raul?
order
lying.
in
and
there
I
for
tried
y'all,
to show
man.
you that if you respond to it, you're gonna be made to talk. Cause I
You
told you,
not trying to
even
Let,
show
though
me
let me
shit.
let me
All
let
even
I'm
me
though
telling
I
balance
you
it
didn't
is
out
say
for
lie.
y'all,
that,
man.
but I'm gonna say it
No,
anyway. Even though
no.
I didn't say
Say
that,
it for
but I'm gonna
me.
say it
Make mine
anyway.
fuck me.
Tomatoes start off
You did say
red,
it.
and now you supposed to
No,
realize
they
I'm
don't.
fucking up.
No,
Now,
they don't.
see, now you
All of
supposed
them
to
don't start
realize I'm
off
fucking
red.
up.
Some
Now
of them
you
start
supposed to
off
realize
green.
it
So
ain't
you
about
Listen,
lying.
tomatoes
listen,
no more.
man.
Hey,
It's about
Tomatoes,
Raul,
what's
apples,
what
happening.
type
whatever.
of
It
Listen,
ain't
matrix is
about
that?
Yeah,
tomatoes
bro.
no more.
this
Zero
It's
to
this is
nine
where
about you
we
yet.
this is
realizing
where
I'm
we gotta
spelling
connect it,
if
y'all.
you do
Listen.
or not.
That's 0 to
That's
9
what it's
right
about
there.
now. That's what it's about. Because I just told you,
That's
even
what
though
we've
I
been
didn't
talking
say
about,
that,
man.
I'ma say it anyway. I wouldn't feel shit. I would,
Everything's a
because to
vibration,
me,
man.
you supposed
I'm
to
gonna
be
try to
talking
make
when
it
I say tomatoes
simple.
start off red. To me, you supposed to talk. You supposed to correct me. You
Look, an
supposed to make sure I
apple
know
is
I
an
fucked
apple.
up.
A
Ain't
tomato is a
you?
tomato. A
Now
human
get
is
your
a
ass in
human.
here and catch me talking.
Look, a tomato's
I
a
hear you catching me
tomato.
talking all your damn life.
You can't
Shit.
mind fuck me, bro.
It already done happened. And I'm saying, listen, it already done happened. And I'm saying, listen, bro,
It
tomatoes,
has already happened, but I mind
tomatoes.
fuck
I
you,
fucked up.
not you
I fucked
mind
up like in the
fucking
movie
me.
Menace Society. I fucked up.
Yeah,
I said
right,
tomatoes start off red, even though I didn't say that.
right,
But I said
right.
that,
You fucked up.
and I'm telling you I'm wrong.
You
You
did
right.
say that.
And I'm saying if you want to build some
Right.
more on it, if you want to go ahead and elaborate some more, let everyone know how much I'm wrong on it.
I
I
already
don't mind.
elaborated.
I don't mind. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't see what I'm doing, I'm talking nice to you. Like literally. I'm talking nice to you.
Look,
I'm
You feel what
talking
I'm
nice to
saying?
you too. I'm talking nice to
And I
you.
know it
I'm
because
talking nice
God
to you.
said there is no laws against these things, right? You feel what I'm saying?
It's
So
all
long as if I
respect,
talk
man.
nice to you, you have no choice but to be nice with me. To me, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't feel
Natural
shit.
No, I
ice.
got a
I'm just
choice.
trying to tell you,
I
I
got a
wouldn't
choice.
feel nothing. I wouldn't feel shit. I wouldn't feel nothing.
Slide.
I'm trying to tell you. I ain't paying you no attention. I need your attention.
You know them big old hooks that grab that big block of ice? We hella
I try
nice.
to tell folks, man. You right, I'm wrong. That's when you need to step off of me. Because you right. I'm wrong. I was telling you. If you want some more
Hey,
ass,
what was that,
I got some more
Raul?
ass. Like,
I'm
Raul.
yeah,
already.
let's go back to
you
that.
feel
What
what I'm
was
saying?
that? What
I'm
was you
telling
showing
you,
us,
get
I
off
Raul?
of
got
me. You right, I'm
ass.
wrong.
I got
Hey,
I'm telling you.
that
ass.
look like
I
a
got butts.
sketch
I got all that.
vibration or
Hey, we
Yeah,
something.
like ass. Wait,
is the
that's why we
ripple. Is the
minded.
ripple
That's why
there?
we mind
Is
fucking. Like,
is
'cause we
the
like
this
fucking. Like,
the body? This the earth?
we
This the
love
earth
fucking.
body
I'm telling you,
or the
Yeah,
body
my
That
body?
nuts
was
is heavy.
the
yeah.
My
universal
You
nuts
body.
literally
is
mind fucked
heavy.
me.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
but
my
that's
nuts is
only
heavy right now, and
half
I
of
ain't
it.
lying to you. They full.
Because you know the numbers
My
ain't
nuts is
spread out
very full and
from
heavy,
left to
and I'm
right or
holding these
up
motherfuckers, bro.
and down
Cause
all
I know we
directions.
fucking.
You
That's just
hear
one
me?
direction.
Yes, sackage like a
I
motherfucker.
know we fucking.
Hey, That nigga
Yes,
Yahweh
Oh,
stupid
hell
as a
yeah.
motherfucker.
he right.
Hey,
That's what
show
we
that
doing
picture,
now.
Yeah,
man.
put
Yeah,
us
and
That
I'm
there,
holding
shit,
this
It's all
nigga
bro.
good
motherfucker,
for
bro.
the
If you
people
see me
though.
in person, bro, as long as I
It's
keep it
all
6 feet,
good
right?
for the
As
people.
long as I keep the social distance, right? I'ma hold this nigga, right? And I'ma goddamn bend down with one knee. You know how you put that one leg up on
Well,
her?
hopefully they listening and
You
they
know how you
understand.
lift that one leg up? Preach the flow, on I'm talking about. You know how you lift that one leg up on her? You know what I'm talking about?
That
That one
nigga
leg.
said peaceful flow. No,
I'm
I'm
telling you, I
talking
do
about.
it right in front of you, 6 feet. Long as I keep that
Yeah,
social distance. But I hold this
I
nut
can see
right
it.
here in front of you, and I
Yeah,
put that one leg up right there and tell you I'm
yeah.
fucking you.
It's
And tell you, we fucking.
like you holding it vertical, but I'm seeing it like, you know what I mean, like
Yeah, it's
horizontal.
because I had it. I could put it right like this, but
Yeah,
if
yeah, like
I
that.
was
That
trying to hold it
that
like this
motherfucker.
so we could kind of symbolize. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, all right, man.
I
Thank you.
see.
Okay,
You're
what the
right.
hell is
You're
that?
right.
Okay,
So it could
it
symbolize
look.
the plane, like
No, it's hard, bro. It's hard to tell folks we fruitcake.
how we live on the plane.
But I'm gonna one day, I'm gonna write a book. I ain't lying.
It look
I
like
And
see
a
the
show how many
box
X.
niggas
I
I
see
fuck.
the
inside of
I
a
ain't
X.
lying,
circle.
bro.
I see a
I'm
lot of
gonna
shit
write a
in that,
book on
bro.
how many niggas I fuck around the world. Literally.
I see the zero,
How many
the
niggas I
several
handed butt?
O's, the several
Get
Without
him,
fours.
Yahweh.
assholing around with
That
them,
nigga
nigga.
stupid.
I've been fucking niggas all my life, right? Like this what I'm be saying in the book, right?
I see
You
diamonds.
feel
I
what I'm
see a
saying?
lot of shit in
Hey,
that.
that's what them niggas did when they shoot a motherfucker in the
I ain't lying to
head.
y'all. I'm getting free
Mind
actors, and
fuck.
I'm telling you, I'm getting free
I'm
actors
trying
next
to
week,
see
y'all.
this
I'm telling I need
damn
free actors next week.
grid.
I need free actors tomorrow. On the next panel, I need free actors.
You
And
know,
I
you
tell you
want
before we get there,
me to give you some more.
I'm telling you.
Shoot, I would love for you to explain it, but I know it'd be hard to hear you.
Oh, to my
I need
Wayne?
free.
Hey, that's
Man,
them
let
bullets
Wayne
Yeah,
right
go,
right
there
now
on
it's
man.
the
kind
on
of
the
hard to explain,
I
but
need free
I
actors
get
because I
that.
want to
Yeah.
write a book about it. And if you want to step into my free acting that I told you I need, so I can write a true story book that I gave niggas butt all my life.
And it's kind of tied into what I
You
was
feel what I'm
talking
saying?
about
And it's gonna be
earlier.
a chapter in there that I gave niggas butt.
What
That's
I
the
had
name of the
yesterday
chapter.
on Bros and Society, the North Pole, is tied into that.
And y'all don't get. I'm trying to get
okay.
All
free
the
stories
world,
off of
you know
you.
what
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying?
get
Basically,
free,
world with the
true
world.
stories off of you,
Right.
literally for
That's what I
free.
was seeing.
You
Like I
like
said, I
old
seen
dude?
the X.
You like
I
old dude
seen
on Unsolved
diamonds.
Mysteries?
I seen 8, number 8. I seen a whole bunch of shit.
And
And I
one
thought
thing I
I
really,
Amazing story. When you read that book,
one
you be
thing
like,
I
"What? He
really
been
want
getting
to
niggas butt
talk
all his
about
life?"
too.
Yep.
Number 8 is really 9.
It's amazing to hear that shit, ain't
facts.
it? I stopped giving me butt.
No, the 8. Man, we could go into that.
I
I
stopped
mean,
getting butt from me. I
one,
would.
1 and 2 is the 3, and
He gonna be telling the
4 and
truth.
5 is the
He ain't gonna be
6,
lying.
and 7, 8 is the 9. So you're right. That's my
And then
interpretation.
don't
I would like
nobody
to
get
break
what
that
I'm
down.
doing. I'm
That
trying to
goes
make the
into the
simplest
3,
story on
6,
earth.
9
WIT.
though.
Like,
Yeah.
Hey, that's where the 9 sound like
Hey,
the
Wayne,
9.
keep it up, bro. I hear
The
you,
Yeah.
9
bro.
is
I
the
ain't
9.
lying to y'all, bro. I need free
7,
actors. I'm telling you.
7 and 8 is 9. 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. The whole
Bro.
the triangle. It's a triangle.
Y'all giving
Facts.
y'all
Hey,
niggas ass
bro,
all around.
got
Ass
Yahweh
And
from
it's a
top to
saying,
whole, a
bottom.
triangle
Y'all
is a
giving
whole
niggas butt
triangle
around the
from the
world,
center.
literally. They can't see me, bro. I get them all the ass they can lick, bro. I get your nose moist, literally. You want to know something? I'm gonna get it moist, like Ducky Hines. Where you? no disrespect to brother
But
Ducky,
this thing
but
though, we
Ducky
have
Hines,
we
bro.
get
not bird beak in the
Man, I
bread.
heard
I think when we get into
Bruh.
this,
no
it's
sir.
going to discover a whole side which a lot of us is open
Damn, my
minded to
stomach
get
hurt.
into. Because I feel like
Oh
kind of
man, bro, it's
dissecting
sad,
and
bro. How
putting
much
the numbers
but
into
I
the
be
right
giving brothers
perspective
out here, bro. It's sad.
is kind of or it's
It
kind of
is.
shed light, you know what I'm saying, to the shadow of all the numbers, which is the negative side of them.
I
Mm-hmm.
learned a lot from you, Yahweh. Don't think I didn't hear you, bro.
That's
Yes,
right.
brother. Please stop getting butt. Please.
Yeah.
I got
What you say?
unlimited.
The
I'm telling you.
birds love
I
to
got
eat
unlimited ass, bro.
the birds
I
love
heard
to
you,
eat
bro.
the bread
Don't
I
buns.
think
think
I ain't
I
hear
think
you.
a lot of
You
times
know, we
Duncan
we
Hines. What
been
you
back
say,
and
Duncan
forth.
we
Hines?
talk about the
Giving
North
each other
Pole,
ass and
right?
butt and mind
But
fuck and
Bruh, it
talk.
we
remind me of
forget
my
that the
ex-wife,
North
bro.
Pole,
Tell her I could go 11
I
y'all went 11
forget
years
that
with
we
her. I
I
know
ain't
that
heard
the
lying.
North
everything
Pole.
11
you
years
said,
handing
bro.
her bitch ass nigga.
But
I handed her bitch ass
we
nigga for
only
11 years.
talk about one
You
side
feel what I'm saying?
of the North Pole. We never talk about the other side.
He said a bitch ass
You
nigga.
said we never talk about the other south.
Yeah, the other side of the North Pole.
I think
So
I
you're
did the
saying
same
more than
thing.
one North Pole.
No, but I'm saying is one pole,
I ain't
but
stupid. I look stupid.
the pole split the earth into a duad, you know.
That's
So it
me,
split the
bro.
earth
Okay.
into two sides,
I
just
might
like
look
your
stupid,
brain
but I
into
ain't
left brain
stupid
and
at
right
all.
brain.
Right. No,
Exactly.
I
So I
got
give
you.
you what you
We
I got
see.
you.
only speak
Yeah, yeah.
Literally.
only about one side. You know what I'm saying? The other
Nigga
side is
want
being
butt, I'ma
is
give
And
him
being
take
all the
made
off.
into
butt and
business.
ass he want. We gonna mind
No,
fuck.
see that goes into what
Unlimited too. I can't wait. I'm
if you
looking.
remember what
Unlimited.
Awakening Minds
I'm
was
looking
saying,
for it.
the
Unlimited butt
010.
Unlimited,
conversation.
bro. Like I call it all your life, bro.
You know what I'm
Like
saying? The zero on the left and the zero on the right.
literally, if you don't catch it, you don't catch it, bro. You be all up in my ass.
I
You be
think
checking on my ass all
I
your
think
life.
it's 011.
I think it's both. I mean, I'm
God
gonna tell you what
damn,
I
bro.
think. I think it's just the zero and
I
the
wouldn't
one.
do it. I
The
would.
zero and the one is the whole, which is the split.
I
You put the
wouldn't do
one
it with
in the
me.
zero, you
I
have
got
the
that
I
from
would.
zero.
you. I got
Yeah,
that from you.
Yeah.
cause I love
Man,
fucking.
I wouldn't do it
So
with me,
I
you
bro.
could
love
say
it.
it's
I
the
love it. I ain't lying.
101. You could
I
say it's
want to
the
fuck.
010. It's at the end of
Like
the
you
day,
know what I'm
it's still
saying?
the zero and the one, which makes the two
I want to get
and the
wrong.
three,
I want to turn
No,
over.
which
It's
it's
your
goes
cool
turn
back to
to
that
that
get
way.
it
one,
wrong,
two,
right?
three.
It's
It's
cool
your
that
turn
way.
now. I'm
I look
wrong.
at it like
Okay.
0
But
1.
nigga,
Okay. I
wrong
hit
is
you with that.
wrong though.
And I look
Okay.
at it as
Hey, you
That's
feel
where the
me?
011
mind folks start.
because the
That's where you
zero
You
start
feel
when you
is
me?
wrong.
is
Yeah,
about
I'm ready to let you
Boy, this
slide it
sound like a
in. Get me.
you
classroom
Get you
got
for
you
some,
got a
real.
one
right?
in the mid, you got a one
Get you
on each
some.
side of the zero,
You
or you
know, that's
can
how I
have
want her to talk to me
or you can have
sometimes.
a zero,
Get you
a
some,
one,
Yeah.
and
big
then you have
daddy, right?
another zero,
So
another
I said to you, get
zero,
you some.
which will be the binary code,
Yeah,
the
You
yeah.
feel what I'm
zero
saying?
and the one basically,
Like,
Yeah.
but it's double, you know.
That's when it
I know they
start.
can't see me.
Right.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can
I'm
understand.
talking to him like my ex-wife. I ain't lying.
Niggas can't see me.
I just feel like we have
To
to
me, it
share
feel the same.
we have
It's
to
just a
share
man.
light
It feel the
on
same.
the
It feel like the same
other
damn story
side,
to me.
on beyond the North Pole. You know what I'm saying? We have to shed light because it that it start with the numbers. You know, it
The
start with
nu-
the numbers. Then it like it rippled out into everything else.
the numbers. Okay, let me ask you this: was the numbers discovered or was the numbers made?
Um, and then I don't think I think this. I don't think nothing is made. I think everything is being discovered. Is being realized.
Right.
Yeah, numbers came with your toes and hands, you know.
Numbers is the vibration.
But it's just something we adding up that's infinite, so
We
we
told
just
ourselves
wasting
this was
time,
one.
you know.
You see that right there?
Like what
It
But
what
it's
is
is the
really a
it,
point of
shoestring.
counting all
it
the
is a
people on the
vibration
But
that
we
planet?
starts
see a
from low
one.
to high. You know, it just
You
from
feel
the
what I'm
point that
saying?
it start from no noise, from no
We told
vibration
ourselves
into
this was
high
one.
vibration.
I mean, it's a
But it's a
calculation of the
shoestring.
vibration. Like
How
like
so?
like how do you calculate what is
I
the
think
low
by
and
you
what is the
labeled it.
high?
Since you labeled it,
Um,
you put a label
you
on
said
it,
how?
then you got to find the right label to get the right message.
I think is within the numbers. You know,
No,
because
no, no, no.
You
I'm
read it yourself.
agreeing.
You read it for
No, no, no,
yourself.
no. When I asked that question, it wasn't a question, it was an answer.
all right,
You see what I'm saying? I'm saying
yeah,
to
that's what I
know
said.
the low, to
Yeah,
know the low and the high, you calculate it, and the answer is numbers.
yeah,
See, that's what I'm saying. You coded it yourself by putting those numbers on there.
I
Because you
agree.
got to have the right code to figure out what you're talking about.
Right.
The
When it's
notch on the
already right
line.
there, it's sitting right there. You need a 9 or a
Yep.
6 or something to think you know what you're talking.
Hey, I wonder why people don't, accept the fact that it's flat. It's like where you stand up, you do have the arch. Some people are literally
Mm-hmm.
flat footed. You know what I mean? But others got the arch in the middle of the foot. That's the
yeah. I got
Mm-hmm.
that's the plan right there. It's right there. It's
Yes.
locked in your shoe, foot
I
locker.
got
Taib was
that's
saying the
all.
soul is the
Yeah.
feet. It is though.
Yeah.
Like if I had to step in water and then step into the a dry spot, you know what I'm saying? There would be like in the middle where the arch is at, there wouldn't be no water. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be wet, it would be dry, basically. Because
That's
my
right.
feet is
It's just the
And
right.
look,
air in your above your head, the arch
hey,
above your head.
look at this. How many
That's
got
just the foot
skill
of
to be
God.
able to walk a tightrope? You know,
Mm-hmm.
how many can do that with the soles of their feet? Walking straight, balance defense, where you balance, they say get off the fence. You know what I mean? Like you the only one who's on defense, while the other two thinking one's on
Hmm.
offense or defense. They the ones being manipulated. It's just like this, like where you deal with trust, you know, like where I don't trust my God, I know my God, you know, my creator, I know mine, and I'm speaking for myself. I don't deal with trust. Trust is the color of a crab that's at the bottom of the ocean. The rust. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Your trust
Hmm.
fund. It's like you have yet to eat. You gonna eat because you know the waste is gonna
Well,
fall to the bottom.
to me, I did.
So the trust it's a crab that's below waiting for something for sure to fall
So to
from
me, the
heaven, but
fact
it's
that
gonna
it
be
is
bits.
something, right? I gotta deal with it, right? The fact that I'm everything, right? I can't ignore a part of me. You know what I'm saying? I have to realize that all right, this is a part of me, and and utilize it.
That's
Yes,
right.
which is your life.
So
Trust yourself.
to me, trust is like it's like the starting point, you know, or it's like
I
it's like it's opening up the door. You know what I'm saying? For me to say, all right, what's beyond there? You know what I'm saying?
Trust
If
is
I
also the true saint.
say that again,
T
yes.
R U saint, true saint. Trust.
Yeah, and I agree with y'all, but it's like me dealing with trust is
yeah.
where I know I'm gonna open that
'Cause I
door.
am the cancer
It
though,
may be some, you know what I mean?
and I am the
Like
crab at the bottom.
like trust ain't gonna bring me to the door. Trust I wouldn't say trust is gonna get me up to
It's
nobody's
like
door or
it's like
no goal of
you gotta
mine.
trust the
It's
female.
That's
it's
You know,
trusting
you gotta
yourself.
trust she gonna let you in.
yeah,
Yeah?
look, this what I'm saying. This where
What's
I'ma
up?
know what I'ma do. You know, as far as as far as me, it's where we say what we want. You know, what you want is what you won't ever do. That's why we ain't did the shit because we want it so bad and you won't move. And that's like trust. You know what I mean? It's where you gotta
Mm-hmm.
move. This is movement. You know, we talked about the
Hmm.
rust. You know what I mean? And this the whole thing with the 10 men and the crab in the bucket, or a big, like, say you would see a big painting or picture of people fighting,
Hmm.
all grappling or wrestling.
Yeah.
Like wrestle is rust, it's rustle. You know the colors of the leaves that fell from the tree
Hmm.
in fall, they was orange. Like the crab, like this is rust. This is where
Yes.
the movement's done. You know, so where you deal with trust, that's where you stagnant within self because you're not moving, you know. So that's the
Yeah. And
10
he
man.
need
That's
oil.
that's all I'm saying. It's the crab in the burrow, you know
He
what I
need the
mean?
saint.
Everybody
But yeah,
bottom
yeah.
feed.
You
And
see the
and
thing
it's like
about it,
let go of
right?
my arm.
Is the starting point, but is the ending point. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see the thing about 10, right, is Zen. You know what I'm saying? And Zen is zero. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Or
right.
a 10 or I 10. You know what I'm saying? So that yeah.
Attention.
So the thing about it is is like is basically the whole is like the quarter, you know what I'm saying? It's just reflecting both sides. You know what I'm saying? Basically it reflecting it is projecting itself on like on all angle, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's basically you projecting yourself in a 360. You know what I'm saying? In the whole 360, basically.
That's right. That's right. Like everything getting done, you see the Most High do at work, whether it's you know bad actions or whatever. You know that's the part that
But
gets given
but
to the
but the thing,
darkness. You know,
but
but
the thing
everybody's
about
out
it
here
though, I
doing
feel
their
like is
business.
because is the way it is though. I feel like is not being directional. It's not uh focus. You know what I'm saying? It's not focus, and that's
Yeah,
why I feel like it
it
has to go. It has to go. That's why I feel like I had to go to the great mother. I had to go to mama because mama is focused. You know what I'm saying?
that's right.
That's I don't know.
Hey, hey, look at that, man. Where it's not concentrated, like you said, that it's gonna be like that, until say those who would deal with what trust is, where you would say fuck that, and you would get we'll round up and get ready to do what we need to do to move forward. But then you look up and you will see other people who ain't trying to come with you. They'll literally hold you back, man. It's to let go of my arm, and he or she like, where you going? Like, you know what I mean? You like, I'm moving forward. You feel me? And it's where you will pull your arm away, like, let me go, because you about to go do something that's gonna really help you move forward. Where they dealing with trust and telling you to wait on something that
Yeah,
may
I don't
never
think
come.
I think that's
You know what I
different
mean?
than
So
choice because I think when people like kind of waiting at that point, they're not dealing with choice at that point because
yeah, but that's what it is. It say it on the back of your money. We dealing with trust. We dealing with
that
this
choice
very
is
thing.
tricky. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why
It's a treasure that ain't shit. You know what I mean? We've opened up that bank vault so many times, but this money ain't got us
it's
nowhere.
like you waiting, but at the same time you're doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? You're doing some things that got you waiting. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you just I don't know, man. It's tricky. You know what I'm saying?
I feel I
Oh,
feel you, bro. We
yeah.
on the same page. We on the same page. Like I'm just more dealing with that vault being us, being yourself instead of us leaning on this dead paper. You know, it ain't fun to trust, man. This trust fund shit ain't cool. You know what I mean? And it's where we hear it. Like, say this plane, Raul, say this plane, King of higher self, Yahweh. This plane is literally the carnival,
Mm-hmm.
man, where they do
How,
The
carnal
let
fair,
me
things. It's the fair.
let me ask
Where you
this:
mad if you ain't
how
getting the
how
bear.
how unimportant
You
the World
is
go
Series.
ahead.
death? How unimportant is death? Because I kind of feel like we tend to
What is it?
not give any value to things that are dead
What
or
is death?
people that
Me
are dead.
myself,
Wow, yeah,
I got my
yeah.
answer. I got my answer. It's like every death ain't it's not really in existence for me until that comes, till that day happens. But it's like where they say be prepared. I have no choice but to be, because it'll be like a hot dish going cold. You know what I mean? Where I'm under this sun and this moon, I'm baking every day. I'm out in the sun. I'm having my fun. I'm doing what I do. I'm living my life. I ain't worried about death until it's time to die. You know what I mean? So I'm getting prepared my
Live.
whole life. All I got to do is live,
Because
and
what is death?
I'll be ready. You know, right? I'll be nice and cooked under this sun, and I'll be ready for whatever Mother Earth gonna eat me up. Soon as my hot meal go cold,
I'm gonna
and
say
that's
this.
the
I'm gonna
body.
say this. To say
So
what
that's
is
that's
death is
how I
to say
kind of
what
look
is
at it.
live, what is life or live or to live, right?
The one that's living is
Because
asking the question.
hold on, because one is the start and one is the ending, which leads you to the same
That's
thing,
what you said.
which lead to the same thing where you end at. So to me to say, all right, man, what is nighttime? Like it's only daytime. Or to say what is daytime, it's only nighttime. To me, to remove one and over the other, to me, I think that's what they're doing to us. When they are telling us we gotta choose God over the devil. You know what I'm saying? And we know
Yeah.
damn well God
To
is the
me,
devil. So
we
why do
label
we
our
have
life
to
as
me? The
life,
thing is, why
and
do we
we
have
was alive before we found out it was called life.
to?
And then we found out about the person that didn't get up. We called it death. And to me, that's the tree of good and evil. And to me, you alive witnessing this good and evil. The one that's alive witnessing the live and the death.
Yeah, that's
So
why I say so.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
witness,
you alive witnessing
let
it
me say it, if you witness life and death, then
the
you're not
whole
alive.
time.
You're not alive. If you're witnessing
The
both,
whole
you're not
time you've
alive
been
until
witnessing.
you're not
The whole
dead.
time you've been
You're dead.
witnessing whatever you talking about. The whole time you alive witnessing everything you're speaking on.
Then you can also, if the
Facts.
whole time you are alive witnessing the whole thing, then you can
That's
also
what
be
I'm saying.
dead
So
the
what is
whole. Let
death
me say
when you
this. Let
alive?
me say this. If the
When you
whole
alive, what is
Okay, let me
death?
say this. If the whole time you're alive witnessing this, then you can also the whole time you can also be dead witnessing the whole shit. Because there is no
Cause you
winning,
learned
Exactly.
it.
it's
Cause
a
you
binary
learned to
code, bro.
die.
It's
Cause
a
you
binary
learned to
code.
die.
But you learn to live also.
No, you already alive. What you mean? You already alive to find out how to learn to live.
Yeah. I was kicking it before they told me I had to go to the school. I was
You
already
already
kicking it.
That's
I
not
was
alive.
that's
like,
not
what the
life.
fuck
That's
y'all
not
talking about?
living though.
I was
That's not
doing the
living
damn
though.
thing, Raul,
Never
But
mind
that's
then.
before
not
I
That's
living.
learned
love.
anything
That is
about
love.
But
Cause
that's
your
education
not
or
grandma not
living
love
though.
you
systems.
when you was born.
That's not
Love
I
is
living.
was
live.
kicking it.
You can interchange O and I. Love is live. Literally.
So
Mm-hmm.
you was
So when did
also
your grandma love you
let
when
me
you was
say this.
born?
Let me say this.
Yes, your grandmother
Okay, let
loved
me
you when
say
you
this.
was born.
Okay,
Your grandma lived you when
let
you
me
was
say this.
born. It's the
Okay, let me
same
say this.
thing.
Okay, let me say this. Then you was also hating motherfuckers too when you was born, or even in the
Who
womb.
who
Like,
was hate?
like you said,
What is hate?
okay, you said what is hate? Okay, then what is
Yes.
love? Like, what the fuck? If we're gonna play with these apples, if we're gonna play with these polar
Well, this
opposites,
is what I'm gonna say to
hold
you,
on, bro. If
Raul.
we're gonna play with
No,
these
no, ain't
polar
no goddamn hold
opposites, then
on.
like,
Nah,
what
you
the
hold
hell?
on. Cause to me, I'm finna help you to hold on, or I'm finna hold on for you. I'm gonna help you to be my daddy. You know what you're talking about.
Holy water.
I don't know what you're talking, and you right about everything, and I'm wrong. So I'm stepping back. Now you can run your damn mouth.
All right. So
Oh shit.
I'm gonna do what he said.
I'm telling you, it wasn't no damn use.
Okay. I thought you said you was gonna let me do it. But okay, what I'm saying is that it is a polar opposite. It's not I mean the oneness is is split in the middle because of that is a dual. So I can't pick one side about me and ignore the other side of me. You know what I'm saying? That's how you create the devil, or that's how you know what I'm saying, you create a rebellion. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do that. So
Yeah.
I have to embrace the whole my whole part of myself. So that's what I'm saying. I can't say, oh, I'm alive
Oh
and not saying I'm dead. So that's why instead, if I'm doing witnessing both of them, I have to come up with a term
That's
that's
why I could come
outside
back
both
to
of them.
Earth. That's why I could come back in the future, like you were saying
look.
one day. And that's why I could do it because to me, I always stayed in the light and I always stayed alive because I am the one that's witnessing everything alive, which is eternal life.
Exact. Look, this word it's like death is being perpetuated and thrown in our face so much we can't do nothing but think about it. You know, it's like where you see death today, it's like
It's the
it's
same thing
saying
with
hi
life
to
to me.
your ass. You feel
It's
me?
the same thing with life.
Where yeah, where look, where a natural state of mind accepted death, we knew, like say your ancestors, we knew about the death part, but wasn't nothing to fear. You know what I mean? We
Indeed.
saw everything dying around us. It's like, yeah, the whole thing with death today is it's a whole stigma on it where it's a boogeyman now.
Yeah,
You hear me? We ain't talking
yeah,
about the
that's what I'm saying
boogeyman.
too. I ain't
This is
talking
what I'm
about
trying to
that.
say.
But the plants will come back.
You know what I
After the
mean?
fire, the plants come back, which is life
Yeah, we all
and love.
accept that part of us that'll slap the shit out somebody if necessary. You know, we
You
accept
cut your
that
hair,
part that
grow back.
of us that. Gotta
which is
protect
light.
ourselves.
Your
You know
hair
what I
growing
mean?
back when you in that place where you claiming, because you was the light.
Yeah, the light is, you know, it's
You
shared
are
with
the
the
light
darkness,
and
man. They
moving through
both
the
light, if you
darkness, which
ask
is
me.
alive.
A live wire,
Yes.
sparkling,
Right?
Folks want to
Why
go
can
to
we call it
arcing.
life? Why can't we call it the life? The life.
tree of life.
No, why can't we call it
Hey,
life?
we
Hold on,
talking
bro. Let me
English.
say it.
That's why you can ask, that's why you can
No,
ask the
you
question.
see,
That's why you can
English doesn't. That's what I'm
that's why
saying.
you can
We know.
ask the
Hold on, bro.
question.
We know
That's
English
why you can ask the
well.
question in English,
I heard
because the
you.
truth is in your face
I
already.
heard you.
You can already see something we call light, and now you want to question us in yourself
Hold on.
on something that you just see, and we decide to call it light. Now you want to question us. Something
All
wrong
right.
with you.
No,
I'm telling you.
hold on, bro.
Something wrong with
All
you.
right.
I'm telling you, there's something wrong
Of
with you.
course it
I'm
is.
telling you.
It is.
Because you
Of course
questioning
it
what
is.
you already know,
Of
and you
course
want to
it is.
jump your questions on us as if we gonna mess up if we answer.
No,
You feel what I'm saying?
no,
And I see you.
bro, I feel you, but that's not what it
I'm
is.
looking right at you. I've been watching y'all all my life. I know how you function,
I,
and I know what you're
I
doing.
know you think that's what it. That's what it. That's
So what I'm saying is, you already seen that. Watch when I call it light. You're gonna be like, but how do you give me back? Whatever.
that's
Now,
what I'm saying.
when you seen light, you already seen it, and then we told you, we out here, we say that's called light,
No,
and now you questioning us when you already seen it.
no, dog. And I'm saying like,
Now you questioning us on what you already know. So try to prove us wrong.
Hey, pardon me, y'all. I gotta make a run real quick. Take my younger to get him something to eat real quick. I gotta cut off here. Hate to do it so abruptly. Uh,
Abruptly.
yeah,
one of y'all, anybody
You
else going to
hey,
yeah.
let's take it. Let's take it. Let's
it's all greatness, man.
let's
Appreciate you.
transform again. Nah,
My bad,
nah.
Rocco.
Let's
Let's do it.
transform again, man.
Let's do it, man. I do got some gas. I mean, I ain't riding nothing but the
Yes,
Pinto. You know
Lord.
what I'm saying? But it's some
Yes,
gas in that
Black Eyed
Lord.
motherfucker.
Peas.
Yeah. I'm in the
Yeah, we right
Pinto
at three
beam.
hours too. So yeah, man. Great night, man. Y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through.
Yeah,
No
No
problem,
doubt.
brother.
Right back
Yes,
at y'all,
Lord,
man.
man. Till the next time, y'all.
yeah, man. Peace.
Great light to you, brother, and all your
Hey,
loved
we
ones.
went.
Hey,
I, I ain't gonna lie. We just went
Oh, all right.
hamburgers on this one.
Man,
Peace.
In a minute though,
they
yes,
stayed
y'all.
away
Lord.
from me
I
for a
see
little bit.
whoever
They
go
stayed away
live.
from me.
Yes, Lord.
And they came back, didn't know what the hell I was talking again.
Nah, man. I want that.
Timmy
They
Lord.
As we speak about that, I want that as it is
I
again.
see you. You revealed yourself already. It's too late.
Easy.